Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Brian Pond, and I'm back for more Heroes Hour practice. For at least the first game, I'm rolling solo, but I did talk with Sage. We will probably be dueling tonight. I no longer have the save file bug. If you are playing Heroes Hour, at least for the time being, do not play it through the itch.io app. Instead, download it to your computer and play it through there. Also, if you've been playing for a while, check your local data folders. I don't know if this will be affecting you, but for me, I had like 400 screenshots because there was a screenshot button I was unaware of and I've been hitting during battles. So that's actually going to be, that hotkey is going to be removed, and Things and I talked about a whole bunch of things, but I'll let him say those things in his words rather than mine because he's got the final say on everything. I'm just a streamer with opinions. Now, so I've got the latest map up. I promised Errol I would be practicing those. Also, if you want to play me, be sure to let me know in the YouTube comments because I see those the most. And if you're someone like Things or Errol or even anyone official with the Heroes Hour thing, or a tournament person I've been playing with consistently, you are welcome in the Discord conversations even if I'm not currently playing you because you have valid information. I do want to strike a balance. Having a completely open Discord channel led to people using me as customer service, which was negative to the streaming experience. But talking with people who are passionate about the game and involved with the tournaments, I have all the time for on my streams. There we go. So yeah, I wouldn't call myself a gatekeeper because I don't feel I'm keeping anyone out. I think I'm kind of like more like an usher bringing people in. But you do actually need to come into the gate. It's like, yeah, nobody's blocked out, but you do need to come in. Like if you're a cat going maybe, and having a bunch of questions about if you should buy the game or not, I don't have time for you. Not during tournament prep. I'm not here to sell the game to you. I'm here to play it with people who are already sold. So consider my streams a hashtag OnlyFans, my OnlyFans account. Okay. With all that said, I am going to do my quick last little shares. Yes. Remember, kids, do not do your good deeds unless someone is watching you. There we go. Gonna pop in and let Things know, because let's be real. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so I let Things know. Shaboom. Let's see. Seizing some of my lovely conversations, but still wanting to keep those connections. Because especially in a game where there isn't like an established group finder and things like that, you need to be extra kind to people because it's not enough just to win. Like, there's a few degenerative combat things you can do to win games, but people need to like you and people need to want to play with you or they're not going to play with you again. So that's why I was taking a moment to make sure I got on the same page with everyone. Oh, should probably post my own Discord. It's a little dead. I do need to do more to promote it and all that, but I don't know. It's like that. I don't know what the meta for Discord is, and I don't know. There we go. At everyone in the entirety of Discord. There we go, explaining. There we go. So, I will say, if I do gain people wanting to play, that is priority over finishing out a game. Yeah, these aren't super integrity matches. So if a game has integrity and prestige to it, I will not be live streaming it. I will be recording it instead, because I'll need to focus. Splitting my focus between chat and the game is notoriously hard. And especially when I'm going against players who are arguably who are arguably better than me, which I think has happened a few times. Last night, Kevin slash McQuake or whatever it was, I think he's a better player than me. Do I think he'll 100% beat me? No, but if we had 100 matches, I think he would have the better statistics. But we're going to be learning that. Excuse me. Oh yeah. I need to. All right. I need to actually go get the custom maps in my new file. I had them on my itch one. There we go. Thankfully, I do have them downloaded still. Alright, and we are back. There we go. Yeah, I just had to go get the custom maps. The big one he wanted was Close Quarters version 4 tested, I think. Thin Square Land, 1x1, and we do have Bottleneck still. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, because he wanted those islands tested. And with these, I did promise, I do need time in with Earthen, but I do need time with Decay too. And I need time with Arcane. So Arcane's been boofed. I do think... Alright. So I think it's just necessary to have Edzeran. Like, there's multiple strategy here. CADS makes getting those buildings early, but he argued Ice Sculptors suck. Theo makes purchasing the units a little less painful, and he does have access to building. So he's a interesting choice. But Edzeran has Oligarchy, and I think Oligarchy is going to be necessary. So we're going to go with the conservative strat of picking him. And we're going to go Decay. With Decay, I've seen Hard Soul enough that that's an obvious pick. None of them are terrible though, and Rotheart is pretty dang good. Bonehead has the play of actually using Necromancy to summon units, which is, I think, a bigger deal than people realize. The problem, though, is he has Engineering, which I think... And while he technically has Blood Warping, it's cut behind Plundering and... Engineering, which he can't use, and Plundering late game, which... Yeah. So I don't think he's the pick. Lord of None has access to earlier Blood Warping. He has access to Scouting. I think Royalty's okay, but not great for Undead, because obviously Undead are trying to do a build more. He does have access to Necromancy. And he does have access to, Blood Warping. Looking at the casters, Fear Cap. I like the idea of Soul Eater. And he has access to Water Magic, which is cool, and Summoning, so he could do Super Frogs. Having Wisdom is good. Having Necromancy is good. Yeah, her having Necromancy down here is bad, but having access to early warding is good. I think what we'll do is Lord of None as the gamble pick. Now we'll go challenging, and we will go 2-player hot seat. Done. There we go. Let's see. Did I share to Twitter properly? Yes, I did. Sweet. Okay. Enough meandering in the early here. So we're gonna do our Arcane DK matchup because I need to test out Decay, and I promised things that I would do this. I also promised Earl that I would test out this map. So right away we see an impossible building, early start with treasure. Thankfully, Leapers and zombies aren't that bad. They're toxic, which is scary, but I think this hero will be able to overcome that relatively early. Let's see here. I think the first play, since we don't have anything envisioned to attack, would normally be Tavern, but we don't have access to it, so we grab our Arcane Spire. There we go. I want to hold off on purchasing that unit in case we get an early Leo, so I think we do a scout move and just pick this up. Some early units, cool. That kind of changes the play up a little bit. Obviously, we're not going up against them with a couple pack hounds. Don't change that. I think we can pick up that Mercury later. We see something shiny there. It is just gold. We're okay. Yeah, we're okay with just picking up gold. Alright. I do think the play here, we need to get that stone online next turn, so that's what we'll go do. Alright, so you're going to create at least one of these boys and drop them out tech-wise so that they can ferry the other units over. There we go. And we will end our turn. Now we'll do Violet Decay. We had Tavern access, so we're going to press that. And neither of these are really tech plays, but I am interested in trying out an early Bonehead to see what that looks like. So we're going to recruit Bonehead. We'll go ahead and max his army out. Lord of None is going to give Bonehead a gift. There we go. And we're going to have him move and grab some gold. Move to scout. Okay, there's a hero there. There's some crystal and gold. And we see a lost hero there. Bonehead's going to be going for the lost hero. He'll also grab the hero for the play. There we go. Now we have the gold hit for +1 attack, or logistics. Logistics means extra movement. I think that's slightly more valuable. I'd say that's an impossible fight. I do see runes though, which is what we're going to go for. I highly value strong early plays of grabbing stuff to try to get XP and whatnot. Alright, we'll end the turn. Now we've got the arcane there. I think here we go for the tavern play. And quite unfortunately, we didn't get one of the support heroes, which is rough, but not insurmountable. Okay, so we'll grab the hero anyways, just so we have... Oh, and we did get Leo, so even though it costs this much, I still think it'll be worth it just for the royalty. And there we go, we'll max it. There we go. And yeah, she can get building planning, so she may end up paying for herself. I still believe he's going to be the one to go with as our main. And he's got, yeah, so basically we're going to try to use these guys to economy out things. We got our armies going. These guys can reach our main, which is decent, but we need to chain our guys out now. Let's see. So, Leo's gonna... Alright, so Leo's the closer one, so she's gonna target her. Do that. She's gonna walk and grab that for us. Then move this way. Theo is going to move this way. Give his whole army to them. They're gonna join him. Shaboom. We'll let someone else grab that gold. There we go. Boom. So we can't upgrade them, so they'll be the fronters, they'll be the siders, and he'll be a side as well. Start the battle. Respell's pretty obvious here. Boom. There we go. We got a nice little front line. We got the drag and drop gargoyle boys going. There we go. Well, lost 2 units. Not too bad. Here, my first pick is Oligarchy Fosho. There we go. We got Stone online. Alright, we'll have Theo. Grab the gold. Alright, we're definitely going to want to get that armor set. And now that he's moved, let's see. It's a moderate fight. I think we can handle one god. So we'll definitely go do that. And we'll end our turn. Let's see, I think our play here is go runes. 1,000 gold or 10 goblin gunners. Let's grab those goblin gunners. It says 10 to 20 archer boys are impossible. Did I have the army on the wrong guy? I did. Okay. That was a boneheaded mistake. Okay, so grab him, do this. Now we can do treasure chest first, then go into that, or go to that, then treasure chest. I think, given the order of operations here, we would lose out too much on not just attacking him. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do him first, then them. Start the battle. Thankfully, yeah. Yeah, thankfully they're just the tier 1s, and we're gaining more units than we're losing. There we go. And we'll definitely spin our mana to make some boys. And I think, as much as I love my wraiths, we don't have them a density of them yet. And I think just getting more Bane is a good idea. Alright, we'll grab this first. I do want to get that fight. Let's see. Going ahead and getting our soul beacon up is a smart idea. We'll end our turn. We're going arcane here. Alright. We could go Hall of Shaping to get arcane, to get clay boys up, but I do want to get these guys. Alright, and she will be foot racing them out once we can enhance them. He's going to move for us and just kind of look at what we got going on here. I'm okay with grabbing a treasure chest here. We're grabbing XP on Leo, and we are getting... definitely planning. Alright, and he can just be a resource grabber for us. Getting that 5 stone was a big deal for us. Alright. With Oligarchy and 51 archers, I'm hoping we'll be able to push through. There we go, raining some arrows. There you go, that god has been an issue, but thankfully we knocked him out. There you go, that was rough, but yeah, ooh, that was real rough. We lost our arcane there. Midas Touch may be a good idea to get Azen hitting harder, or we go Alchemy, or we go Experience. I think we're hitting the point that we want to go Alchemy so that we can get Oligarchy higher. I think we'll grab the Idol next. Let's see, can she reach him? What's the furthest out she can reach? Okay, so we know that will be it. In that case, he can go like right here. And we will actually a little further. There we go. End our turn. Because we absolutely want the spell power there. The discretion skill is a little spicy, but we can handle it. Okay. We're going to do our treasure chest grab here. Yeah, we'll grab estates. That's free money. It'll be moved over to Hero of none. Yeah, estates is just pure money, so we'll go ahead and transfer that now rather than later. To our passive hero, because his job is just to sit around and collect money for us. There we go, so that'll be a keeper. Halbingers each week is great for us. We can sacrifice them on our Throne of the Dead. The splashy boys are a bit scary. I think we'll go for the easy battle first. Here we go. Yeah, they don't have arrow deflect yet. There we go, we got a bony boy. We're dragging and dropping a couple of their boys. Okay, I think we can just speed up here. There we go, player one. Alright, because that's in the way, we're moving here. Yeah, we're going to go for the easy fight. We can reach it this turn. It was the high draw there, which I think is going to be alright. Alright, we'll defend. There you go, our bony boys are applying slows. Oh, I left my zombies down there. I do wish it showed the full battlefield because, yeah. There we go. Yes, Errol, this is version 4 of the map. I am also available for a Discord call if you'd like to join in the stream. As I explained, I did talk to you about that earlier, but people on chat, I'm trying to establish the, rules of engagement and all that fun stuff. I think here we can either go for Wraiths or better Necromancy. I think we'll go for the mass. So at level 4, we do need to get Engineering. Because we do want Blood Warping on cool. Oh. We can actually wait until level. We can delay that all the way to like level 6. Reclamation to open up Toxicology and just be good is also a good choice. Yeah, okay, I'm cool with this. There we go. I think we'll avoid picking up all the stuff with him because we need to get him to another fight. And I do think, alright, we're low on sulfur, so we can get that next turn. There you go, we'll just go ahead and grab that to get that momentuming. Yeah, his path to blood warping is pretty dang rough. It's making, and keep in mind, I didn't start with Bonehead, that was just what was available to me in the tavern. I started with him because I wanted to try economy hero first, then into tavern, into random hero strats. And we're going to upgrade our quarry, max these boys out. And also, I'm learning how to properly path my heroes, because that's one thing that was really punishing in last night's game, is I wasn't training heroes. But now I am, which is allowing me to do stuff like this. Yee! There we go. And that made a fight go from impossible to quite possible. We'll let him grab that sulfur. Although this early map is not ideal for stuff like that. we'll leave her here so she can pick up the stuff that isn't the treasure. And let's see, does she level to gain anything? Yep, she grabs planning, so we'll let her grab the treasure chest. We want our boy to go ahead and take this on for us. So I think we'll do something like this. Oh, something like this. And start our battle. Giantism. There we go. Giant hero! Yep. This one slipping through is pretty rough. There we go. Petrified giant hero. Grabbing the chest with him would have the benefit of getting a level on our main hero. But this would make her not worthless. If it's XP. Yeah, I think I wanted on him a little more. And it was just economy anyways. I think we'll grab crystals in this scenario. And I think it's pretty obvious that there's nowhere else to go but up. There we go. It's a challenging hero, but we could probably take him. Alright, we'll let her pick up sulfur. Alright, there's only... Alright. There's nowhere really to super explore here. I think we'll camp him. That way we're getting more stone. Because stone has been the mitigating factor for this faction. Now we'll look at decay. Okay. So we'll let him grab the stone here and the extra movement. Okay. And he's pretty much just going to be on the cleanup path to just pick up random stuff. Let's see, which building do we want to go for here? Now we could go crypts. We can't go haunt unless we... Yeah, we want that building, so we'll spend one thing for him to get that sulfur. Just so that we can get our haunt up, because he is going to specialize in them. Let's see, hard fight, moderate. Is the juice worth the squeeze there? There are a bunch of weenies, which plays to our, plays to our strengths. I think we don't want to risk attrition, so we're just gonna head home this turn. Let's see. Yeah, because if we, I think going to pick up units is not a terrible idea. I do want to explore this corner where I believe there will probably be another fight. We'll at least do that one if nothing else, and then we'll do a final sweep to grab it, and just clear the rest of our map. All right. They can reach him there, so we'll do that. Spend a little bit of mercury. There we go, beacon power's up. And we will... Actually, we need him to go... There we go. There we go, we'll end our turn. Okay, he's going into territory unknown, so Uncha step, Uncha step. We have a on-map trading post, that's pretty tight. I think we go for the easy fight. Go for the Archie boys. Let's curse those doggos. Yeah, there we go. We got gunners for days. Yeah, we just melted those dogs. We lost our last dog, but you know. It's a dog world over here. Also, let's see. Let's see, we can go extra oligarchy here, or we could get golden touch up, which would give us access to luck next turn. Yeah, I think we go Midas touch here just cause extra gold and insta kills are cool. Alright, we will mark this, but we're going to let Leo do the rest of the cleanup. And I think we can handle this fight. We'll do something like this. There we go. There we go. Our boys are tanky. There we go. Microed and saved our boy. We lost one gargoyle though, so it didn't save all of them. And I definitely think in this scenario we want luck. That will also open up elementalism for us. So we're about to be some critty boys. And you will never see me build a gold mine. Wait, nah, I should have let my cleanup get that. I got excited. We'll get the Aether Forge up. And in this scenario, we definitely go Royal Institution. And I believe here, extra strong Goblin Guard would be decent. But we could also make everything extra strong with Oligarchy. Here we're grabbing Planning. Here we're grabbing Royalty. There we go. So now we have a pretty strong economy engine, I would say. We have the Ziggurat available to us week 1. So those on the Discord saying you can't possibly get a Ziggurat before a week 2 Horde rush, I think have just been categorically proven wrong. It's day 5 of week 1, and we'll be able to buy the Ziggurat tomorrow. Now, of course, the vulnerability of this hero is it's a might hero, so Ziggurat not exploiting. That's definitely the wrong term for it. Ziggurat maximum usage. We're having her go over here first to see what's up. So, yeah, we have 2 spots like that here. I do believe we have to bite the bullet and go home with him, because, well, hard and near impossible I don't think is the optimal grabs. We'll be ending the turn. Violet Decay. Alright, they're going home, because they're going to be tossed into the Throne of the Dead when we can afford it. We'll go ahead and upgrade these. And here I think we just go War Academy. Upgrade the units. We'll move them. Move them out. Right, Bonehead's gonna go here. Let's see, we'll grab the camp here just for movement. We'll attack here. We're definitely controlling the battle because we're undead. and that's what we do. I do think we should have upgraded all of our wraiths, but it's not a huge deal. Yeah, our Skelly Bros could be doing better. There you go. As you can see, Flyboys are doing their job. We'll definitely raise. Grab here. I don't believe... Yeah, we don't have a trinket yet. Call Beast is going to be fine. Hunter's Post. 3,000 gold for 13 Goblin Gunners. No, thank you. I may have been raised from the dead at night, but not last night. Alright, so we'll send our Tinky Boys in. There we go. There we go, we got our Call Beast coming, and they actually got the Necro thing on them. This might be a rough battle, but I think it's a necessary one. We need the XP. And we want to rate, yeah. There you go, we are regaining more than we lost. No, we're not gaining more than we lost, but yeah. We're not getting wiped, that's the important part. There we go. We won 6,500 XP. Will drain, unfortunately. I think we're at a point where we want to grab Mastery. And we're grabbing Toxicology to soften the enemy. And we'll grab the next level of Bane. Boom. We'll grab Sulfur because we do not have it. And I do believe we'll have the hero visit to upgrade all his stuff. And now that we're over level 5, we want to get our town portal up. See, we're just sending him to go. We should have grabbed the Mercury, but we can do that later. Going up there to grab the wood. Alright, and we'll end our turn. Alright, he's over level 5 as well. We will be getting him the spells. We definitely want to get our Hall of Shaping up next. Definitely Clay Boys, and I don't think it's even close. Alright, so she's going to grab that Mercury. She'll grab Ore because it's precious to us. And I think our ore economy is under control. So we're going to have him touch the luck. And then we're going to go start taking on the harder challenges. This is a rough start map, but we are getting to a point that we'll be able to cross things. Alright, Violet Decay. So we're definitely grabbing that, which was a mistake to miss. But that can be grabbed by our support hero. Alright, so we're going to upgrade Throne of the Dead. The Throne of the Dead, we're going to do a nice little transform. Beacon Power 30, transform. Beacon Power 32, transform again. There we go. We got ourselves a big boy now. And our Beacon Power is still 32, so yeah, now these fights have gone from moderate, easy, and all that. I think we go for the easy fights, because we are cowards. Go, something like that. Start the battle. There we go, getting the archers up early helped. Our Call Beasts is bringing in Spooters. He got dragged and dropped, that is so amazing. Yeah, I'm liking Bonehead. We'll raise. We'll leave the resources on the ground. Okay, You'll grab the wood and trail back. And we will yep, end our turn. Okay, so she's gonna grab our crystals, grab the gold, grab the wood. There we go. And she's gonna just stay up in this general area because yep, she's gonna have a turn coming up where she has to grab wood anyways. I think we're at the point where she can camp. Alright, we'll have him grab this. And we're sending him home. Yeah, I think we ignore the ziggurat with this hero specifically. And because it's almost the turn of the week, I think University's the play. He has 32 of this stuff stored up. Oh yeah, 32 rock. We'll look at our rock economy soon, but as you can see, the new ability is he spends ore. She still spends Arcana, which she can turn into ore. We will grab the 3 Stone Watchers. I think 20 ore is going to be enough. Nah, I think we look at our economy plays here. Right, Violet Decay. Okay, we'll grab more units. We'll go upgrade crypts. That way we can upgrade all those units. And we got that going for us. I think we'll grab the fountain for good luck and attack this. Alright, we definitely want to go knock those boys out first. Yeah, I should have gotten the guild hall for him so he could have had his town portal, but yeah. There we go. We are harassing the elementals correctly. We're barely losing any units. I think that went pretty dang tasty. We'll drain the mana. Alright, so this would be 7, 8. And to get Blood Warping right on 9, we have to start our build down that tree. I would say since they don't have this blood, I would say it'd be Bonehead. I don't think this would be a buff. I think it would be a fix to make sure Bloodhead doesn't have engineering, because it's unfair to have effectively an empty talent. There we go. We're almost done with our jungling here. This one's a bit spicy, not gonna lie, but I think we can handle it. Especially with Toxicology going in there, Spiders coming in. Yeah, this is a powerful matchup. There we go. Yep. That was decisively on our side, and we will definitely raise 2 more Wraiths. We're gonna go level of plundering here. Claim this. And my big question is, do we do the keep first? Yeah. Or go back home, get the teleport home. I think we... Alright, so what we're doing here is trying to ball out of control before essentially leaving forever. Alright, so he's gonna go grab all the resources. before he goes to. Since we only have one hero with him, he will be used to shuttle troops. But we'll end our turn. Russian Arcane is the first into week 2. I think here we go Guild of Mages to get our first spells. We max these, max these. Grab our units. Would be definitely nice to do the upgraded workshop. There we go. Added our units. There we go. We're going to defend to let them come to us to kind of split them up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Yes, there we go. We lost one Clayboy, which, yeah, was to the multiple charges. Alright. I will accept your challenge. Shaboom. Alright, I'll call you via Discord real quick if you don't mind. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, hello, hello, hello.
Why, hello there. I'm currently listening to you on YouTube and you're very strangely delayed, but hi.
Hi. Yeah, I will be working on the on those. And I want to say, first off, thank you so much for helping me with my troubleshooting issues and just being a great game developer. Your community side manners are impeccable. And I'm going to be upgrading my title to say featuring... Yeah. Featuring...
I am much obliged. Thank you so much.
Yeah, now do you want me to call you Things on Your Own here, or other name?
You can call me Ben. You can call me Benjamin Hauer, oh so formal. Whichever is fine. Thingsonitsown, yeah, you can call me that, that's fine.
Say again?
Technically speaking, Thingsonitsown isn't really like a name. It's like a project title. But that's the longest story.
So, what was that last one you wanted to be called?
You can call me Ben, you can call me Benjamin Hauer, you can call me Thingsonitsown, you can even call me Toyo, if you really must.
Ooh.
You cannot call me Thing, because that's really weird.
I will not call you that anymore, because that has been the shorthand. all the sweaty hardcore players, including myself, have been calling you Thing.
You have sweaty hardcore players, interesting.
Yes, it happens fast. You have Parsec, correct?
Oh no, let me I can just grab that, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, TeamViewer wrecks my camera and messes with all my settings because it's a very greedy program.
I do remember that, and this also sounds like it only takes control of the game instead of taking control of the computer, and I appreciate that. That sounds useful. Yes,
after learning Parsec, which wasn't that hard, I definitely prefer it. Cool. I was actually having a good arcane run there too. I would say the stone, being able to get stone with the artisans is really interesting, and I think thematically fun. I don't know how powerful it is yet, but it might be enough to lift arcane into the meta.
I'm really terrified about the exploits that you can do with it, especially late game. Like at some point, you might end up in a situation where you just have infinite money, in which case you can just get infinite ore, in which case you can get infinite attack buffs, and that might be honestly completely ridiculously strong. So I'm not quite certain about that part, but everything else looks fine, and I was a bit worried about the relative strength of what's it called? All versus. Oh my god! I need to put a symbol in this password. I was a bit afraid that all would be less valuable than other would be, but I think actually it's sort of the same value.
Yeah.
You played as an artisan, I imagine.
Correct. I mained the Turban Chad, is what I think we've been calling him.
Okay. Sure.
There we go. So I got my parsec. Oop,
I just realized, by the way, like all the artisan stats are terrible. They only have range units.
Yes. I also would strongly recommend having an artisan with mastery for gargoyles. I think that would be fun.
I mean, it makes way better sense than the fighter hero having lots of range units.
Correct.
I have no computers available right now. Okay, so do you just give me a short intro? How do you do stuff? I have Parsec up. I'm on the front page where it says I have no computers available.
Okay, so if you click, I think I could send you a friend request, but I also dropped you a link in the Discord. If you follow that, that should get you right in.
Link in the Discord. Okay, sure.
Well, the private in our call.
Yeah.
Cool. Yay. Also, I'm not sure how you feel about my current thumbnails, but I've basically been doing something tournament related, and then tournament prep. Yeah, big red letters.
They look cool. They're certainly eye-catching, especially when you're actually able to see what it was. At some point, I thought there were skulls in the background, but it's mostly trophies, right?
Yes, the skull in the background was specifically for decay, so I feel it was on theme.
Oh, okay, that makes better sense. I'm having a bit of trouble because I want to open your link in the app, and it's opening it in the browser.
What is your name so I can send you a
no, it's working. You must confirm your email address. Okay, just a second. One second.
Yeah, and I'm hoping
you can ask me hard-hitting journalistic questions. Meanwhile,
nothing much. I'm actually looking forward to this tournament, and I'm hoping I'm doing a good job with the community setting a positive tone and getting people just technically set up, because I've gone through parsec setup and game setups and basic comp teaching to quite a lot of people. If this
I mean, you really have helped taking this tournament from being an amateur thing to being something that's really exciting.
Yeah, and it's been interesting because I've done tournament prep with both of the people who are going to be setting up with me, and I feel I've done a decent job being honest with both Kevin and Sage. I am definitely providing more advice and working closer with Sage, not because I like one over the other, but because Sage was focusing Arcane, which I feel needs a lot more help than someone who's already a well-developed DK player, who I think, if you watch our stream, I don't think anyone's going to watch that and go, well, Brian's definitely more skilled than that guy.
Right. So it's saying the host is doing something else right now. Please wait a moment, but I do think that I am connected.
Yes, I now gave you keyboard and mouse access.
Wow.
There
I
you go.
also have screen access because I can't see a thing.
Now you should be able to see everything. Is that correct?
Nope. But nice try. You almost convinced me.
So we'll give it a second. Is it like loading, or what's going on here?
It's just saying the host is doing something else right now. Maybe you should just alt-tab back to the game or something like that.
There you go. I alt-tab back to the game. I can try switching the game to Windows mode too. That might help. You are in the game, correct?
You know how Parsec works. I don't. I don't see anything. Like, I'm currently continuing to see the thing calling the host is doing something else right now.
Well, I'm definitely in the game. Let me
And
try.
I did see the name Brian there, so I don't think I've connected to the wrong person.
Oh, yeah,
Which
and
would
you're
have been a startling thing anyway.
Yeah, you're definitely in there. So we're gonna try. Here's what we're gonna try real quick. I'm going to stop sharing for a second, and I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to change to approved apps. I actually see exactly what's going on. The approved app was Heroes Hour, not Heroes Hour, because I had re-downloaded a new version of it. It was linking to the old version. There you go. That was screwy. There we go. And we'll share with the new thing. Here's our new secret Cool Kids Club password. One thing I've been refining too is because I want to be as open as possible to my community while still creating engaging content. So I will be following... Are you familiar with the game Civilization 5?
Oh, wait. Am I in now? Oh, I'm in now. I didn't even need to... Oh, I have already... Okay, yeah, I'm in. Hey, I can do stuff, maybe.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Yeah, wait. I am aware of the game Civilization 5. I actually have never played it.
Cool.
I know it sounds terrible to say.
So, we can learn a little bit of... Alright, so the map Errol wants tested the most is Close Quarters version 4. So, we gonna get cozy.
All right.
Of course, you are the dev, so you get to trump me there.
Trump. What do you mean? That I get to be the first person to start?
Yep. And of course, decisions and direction and all that. So we can go random, or we can. I think we want to test Arcane for sure.
I think you should test Arcane, and I think I'll play random.
Okay, so you're gonna put the book nerds on me. Okay.
I am giving you something. You have to prove yourself now, because losing to someone who's playing random, that's just embarrassing.
Yeah, I think Edzark starting with gargoyles and getting gargoyle mastery would be a fun choice. But now I've got two options here. Let's see, what is his mastery? Oh, he's got... Oh, somebody's trying to stop me from starting. There we go. We could also grab him as a CADS here. All right, so one start I've been trying to do with Arcane has been a little chaotic. Because like when you start going to Fringer strategies when we're there. So we can go ahead and we're at Township 1v1, 2-player heart seat. Start. I always verbally confirm that I press stuff right there. And yes, I was a part of the Civilization 5 No Quitters community. So, all right, this is the Horde versus Arcane matchup.
Ooh.
Jocks versus nerds.
Versus magic. Nice. I think I'd rather go for Eunice day one. Oh my god, that's a huge pile. This is... Oh, I think I'd go for the skeleton, and I think I won't be going to combat day one, and then I'll be picking up Banner of Champions. No, I won't be picking up Banner of Champions day 2 because I don't have enough ore.
You can look around for some. Oh, look, there's some more.
Yeah, these are just melee units. Nice. Is it okay if you just reduce the move time a bit? It's so slow.
And that was the default. So if you want to change that in the next version, that would be that could be a thing.
Maybe I'm just a very impatient person, but I still think people should enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Actually, I think this might be a good idea.
Yeah, it's been interesting too.
I don't think any charge. Like my hero will take the first barrage, and I don't think I'll lose any units, and the goblins will come in and won't die either because the harpies are taking the brunt of the damage.
Yep, the leaps and flying makes Horde just so terrifying. Like look what it's doing to those poor archers. But yeah, it's been interesting.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. It's been interesting talking with talking about people with the meta and things like that, because I have very different opinions from some other people. A lot of people think there should be a back to neutral state in the game to keep things exciting and, chances to win again. For PvP particularly, I come from the players need to die club.
Mm-hmm.
And like that, I do like it to be fair and stuff like that, but I think the fairness in keeping games should come down to who has superior board positioning, not who can recover. And I've definitely had overall positives with the meta. Like, I think it's amazing how balanced your meta is, because we're going in day before the tournament, and I think there's people's S tiers and A tiers have over six in it. Now we've got.
I mean, there's so many different opinions, and I think that's very positive. Like, if everyone agreed about what was strong and what wasn't, that'd be a very different story. But it really sounds like there are some consistent ideas, but most people, there are a lot of different ideas out there, and I think that's healthy.
There we go. And so we've got, unfortunately, because of what the tavern gifted me, because like I went into Tavern Chaos to build for my first bit of the build. Mm-hmm. I've been gifted, I have been gifted to Xandria to be my main. Because what I did there explaining the strategy is getting CADs.
Oh, going for planning. Oh,
yep.
Nice.
Yep. And he has essentially made that tavern and her practically free after just a few turns of using planning.
Mm.
So that's the tavern strategy I've been implementing. I see a runes here. I do like to try to score, especially with a faction like this one. I do like to try to score myself some free experience. And here I think we grab Pack Hunters so that we're less squishy. That's great. I see that we have weapons here, but it's guarded by some very terrifying units. And this one's a lot less terrifying and rewards some XP. I think we'll be setting up to get that this turn. I'm going to have my other guy look over here. There's a Lost Hero. I'm going to grab that with him. And we are going to grab, as much as I love creature speed and defense, we are definitely grabbing experience here so that we can get even more planning. So now our buildings are super cheap. And we'll grab the treasure chest here. And he will grab us, let's see, I think gold will be fine with this faction. And look, we have our ever-coveted ore right here. So I would say this is an amazing start for me, and I will pass my turn to you. Granted,
wonderful.
I'm up against the Horde, so this might be the classic PvP blunder, where the players are like, oh, look at all this cool stuff I built over, and then the Horde just mites their way through.
Ha, I would hope so, but I doubt it. I'm going for Banner's Champ. I would want to go for that if I'm going into combat today, but I don't know if I am. I could go for the Cyclops Lair. Did I pick up combat? I think I picked up combat. Picked up Elementalism. Oof, that's less good. Oh no, I'm losing my my sawmill to.
Yeah, that's
oh,
unfortunate.
No. Oh no.
I
mean, that's my own fault, honestly. It's literally my own fault.
The Harpies have implemented botany to defeat you. They grew themselves an orchard, and now you cannot find them.
That's terrible. I think I'm going to go to the Lost Hero first, because I might get a nice.
Ooh, those are.
Oh wow.
That is a hard choice. What is your opinion?
I'm going. I just picked up Elementalism, which is also doing these things. I think it's better to spread things out. And currently I'm going up in combat against some high-tier units, and I'm getting Hex skill. This might be a bad idea, but I just really like the idea of going into this combat and having a chance of turning either of these into a frog.
Yes, that...
Oh my god, that's a lot of people up there. Oh no.
It is definitely big scary, and this is a casual match, so if this completely wipes you and you want to reload, that's a-okay.
I guess so, and I'm even the first player, but I'm hoping that I can just swarm these dudes and just kill them. So I'm putting on scaling so they won't actually attack the ball. I guess my hero will just be standing around being useless, but I really want to kill the Avalanche, and then I think battle should be basically over that point. Right. Oh, the goblins can't jump before they have a target, and I guess they don't have a target where they are at this point. So I'm going to move them down a bit, and then they should be able to jump over the wall.
Thankfully, your Harpies just gave that ogre their opinion.
Oh my god, I took a lot of losses this combat. Oh, this is bad.
You did. You took some upgrades too, though. I would definitely say you're not out.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not out in any way, shape, or form. It's just not a good combat either. Destruction here is terrible. But I guess I'm just going to be going down this. What do I get here? Cyclops and Behemoths. I mean, I guess that's all right. I could do better. I like combat. I think it's strong, especially in the early game, because you can just soak up so much damage of your hero.
Yes.
By the way, I hope you're keeping track of the chat, because I just sent a link in the Discord for this stream, so maybe people are joining. I don't know.
Yeah, I see a couple people talking, and like to answer your question, Alara, is the BVP or y'all just chatting? We are playing Hot Seat with the developer Benjamin, and it's going pretty well. Yeah. So I could. This is my support hero, so they can just go grab resources for us. There we go. And they'll go scout for us. All right, we know that's the fort. Yeah, I've got mentally an idea of what's going to be up there. It's probably just going to be some of the end of turn type of things. Woo! There we go. I think here we'll go ahead and just grab our Arcane Spire.
Classic.
Yep.
Wait, you didn't give away your units?
I didn't give away my units.
Wait, how did you even get wolves? I'm so confused.
I got those from a treasure chest or something. They were. Yeah, it's just I opened a box and it's a surprise puppies.
Wait, what? I must have been looking away at that point. I guess it's because they were referring to dwarves. Dwarves were quite recently replaced with wolves. Nice, you're doing the Mesmer strats. Which is to summon units behind the enemies.
Yes.
And you're also going for... Wait, is that the Sanias, or did you... Oh, you actually didn't get that building yet. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
I did do Arcane
Casualty less.
Yep.
Casualty less. Nice.
There we go. And with this, I don't think we need to go all in on planning. I think we have enough support on our other hero, so we can... I think we're going to go for water magic here to get the fish for a spell. Water elementals is not the one I wanted, but you know what? It's fine.
This is so good. Oh, I guess getting extra range unit isn't as good as getting...
I want to rain frogs. Now, there we go. And we'll definitely go Aethromancy here. Although, what level am I? Alright, so I will be grabbing regeneration before I... Let's see. But I'm at full mana, and I definitely want to get creation and stuff like that. So she's pretty decent. And we got our XP. Oh, we can reach it. But is that a Holy Griffin?
That's a hatchling, and then a normal griffin.
I don't think it'll be 5 griffins, but I'm also a coward.
I mean, it's probably a couple of hatchlings and a single griffin.
Yeah, I have 30 mana to dump into it. Yeah, I think we can handle it. Oh, yeah.
It's just a single hatchling, actually.
Yeah, so that actually went pretty well in our favor. Let's see. Let's be cautious about moving the mouse. There we go. Okay, so... let's be cautious about moving the mouse. There we go. Woo! Alright. We saw our Dinky Boy get hit.
Are you just throwing away Cure them? Just to get a better spell?
Yeah, essentially, but also I'm terrified of losing you. You just
nice.
You're moving my mouse, my friend.
I'm not touching anything.
Okay, well, something is causing the mouse to jump. You're not sorry, you are wonderful.
I'm neither touching the mouse or the trackpad. Oh no! Oh no!
That
this is the darkest timeline. how are you planning to kill the griffin? Oh my god! No. Oh, finally, okay.
Yeah, that was it was living its best life there.
Yeah, it was just flying away, chilling, grabbing some fools.
Let's see. This hero is pretty far away, but I don't think I need to scout this area. I can see that there's a crystal mine there and probably little else. I want her to use her movement to start leaving, so I think I'm just going to leave most of this on the ground and let my support hero go pick it up. But the other option is to get him over here to go ahead and wait on the gargoyles, so I think I'll at least pick up these. Yeah, because I don't want to lose it. I already have sulfur over here, so I'm just gonna grab that mercury and just live without having that sulfur. And we will let's see. I did do my building. Yes. All right.
I see that Ilariel is asking if we're fighting, and we are fighting.
Yes. Okay, you
and
do.
We also
cool.
Both have names starting with B. The
Nomad Plaza.
I think I'm going to go for Raider Strats.
It's not a terrible idea.
I accidentally put up your YouTube so I can hear myself from my phone. Raiders should be able to move further than other units, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that. As far as weenie strats, you know, non-hero attacks, things like that, I think pretty much anything's... I don't mind them being able to move greatly within established areas. Especially the higher tier units. And I also...
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Oh, this is a nice piece of combat. So I guess I might just throw away... Nah, actually, I think this will be interesting. I think this might be good.
Yeah. One fun design.
So my idea is to go here and then getting hex and low tier units is terrible.
Yeah.
And then go like loof, and then just basically make sure I don't take any losses this combat like at all.
Yeah. So here's what you do. If your enemy is stacking high amounts of hex, you just field an army of frogs. Can't turn me to frogs if I already am one.
Yeah. So 2 upgrades and that's everything that happened there. That's nice.
Ooh.
Especially considering it was almost
and you've got
luck. Oh wow!
Yeah, luck and creature speed.
Wow.
And if you get that rabbit's paw off, I'm not looking forward to you buying like five extra tier 6 units and showing me how cool they are.
I mean, I heard Errol talking about how you didn't get the right faction dwellings, but I obviously do. Like, look, you get the 2 correct ones. Looks perfect. Also, there's a player here. Is that a neutral? That's a neutral town.
Yeah, it's a neutral town, so you kind of have your line. You kind of know where to head. And
I've literally never seen this map before, so I'm just exploring.
Correct, and that's mine as well. Like, I've played a wide range of players who is literally their first match ever, including a bug tester from Death by Daylight, who I think you would definitely enjoy meeting a serious Cow King. Let's see. I've won a couple fights, so I might be able to get some benefits here. Neptella, I think it's a little too late. There we go. Quarry to go ahead and get that up, because I do want my guild mage. I've got multiple options here, but I think we'll go Aether Forge. Now let's see.
Look, you already have 11 ore that you can use to get a ice elemental of all things.
Yeah, ice elemental, gen, and all that's pretty good. Ooh, we have minor mouse jumping issues.
Should I put my mouse upside down? Will that make you trust me better?
No, I trust you. I'm just...
My mouse is now upside down, literally lying limply on the table as if it has been killed.
Alright, I think we go after now. I believe you.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not loving how...
You have no melee units. What are you doing?
Well, the problem is, and yeah, also, like, I would have a lot more units, but, like, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but the mouse is still jumping. I'm not sure what's causing it. It's definitely a parsec issue. I believe. I'm not sure what's causing it, though. Let's grab some worms to protect our boys.
Keeping my hands above my head.
Yeah, do not worry, my friend. I'm not accusing you. Yeah. Well, the problem was in my last fight, I lost all my melee units, and like I'm not sure if you noticed, but when I was trying to cast spells, my map got jumped up, and it caused me to move a bunch of my units that shouldn't have been moving. This has just been catastrophic.
Oh, you didn't do that on purpose.
Yeah, none of this has been purposeful. This went from a match where I felt pretty good to one that I just want to say GG or reload from previous save.
Yeah, welcome to reload, I guess. Like, I'll have to redo my combat, but that's fine. I think I can do that easily.
Yeah, because, like, yeah, and y'all can do the replay where I'm like, I'm down and about to do spells, then it's... And, of course, it's only day 2. Yeah, I just lost...
No, we go for day 3.
Oh, I wanted to go back to the Griffin fight.
Wait, really?
That's the one that's because that's the one that lost me all my units because I wasn't able to get spells off.
Wait, are we actually jumping all the way back then?
If you don't mind, but I think
I don't mind. I didn't really notice at that point that we were losing so many units, but if you insist,
yeah. I mean, I lost all my melee units.
I'm going to then try to see if we can actually get it off this time.
There you go.
No, I'm doing things wrong. I have an issue, which is that this time I forgot to build a Band of Champions, which I did last time. Wait, no, I did it. Sorry, I'm confused. Wait, no. So in fact, I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to pick this up. I was supposed to go over here, pick up the Ace of Cursing, and then before going into combat, I was supposed to build a Band of Champions.
There you go.
So sorry for just doing a quick reload there, but since you were doing the reload, I wanted to at least do the same things I did the first time.
Absolutely.
And not end up in a disadvantage for that.
Good. And for
I'm still going to go for the scale strats, and in this case, I'm going to be able to jump into the Cyclops, and I'm also hoping no frogs. Aw. Cyclops jumping, no Cyclops jumping. Seriously, you must be able to jump. Okay, well, I'm still going to be winning, I guess. Yeah, there we go.
And you lost less units this go.
Are you sure? Well, I guess, yeah, I think I lost, but I also had more upgrades last time. I had got 5 harpies.
Correct.
There
you go.
Combat. And that was my turn, base. Yeah, that was my turn, basically. I'm also having a bit of a mouse issue, but it's mostly just the mouse moving very slowly across the screen when I actually do stuff. Yeah, your turn.
Yeah.
And you can replay the Griffin tower.
Good. All right. Looks like the mouse jumping issue is still happening, but I'm just gonna eat it at this point.
Be more careful, I guess. I don't know. Oh, we're getting a potential gold mine. Interesting.
No, we're not. I'm not paying 5,000 gold, 10 wood, and 10 ore for 1,000 gold every day. That's way too much.
It's a 10-day return on investment.
Are you sure about that?
Sort of sure.
I
I would certainly consider going for it, but I can also see how it's going to be an issue when we're playing a multiplayer game, and I know if you invest in the gold mine, I know that I can attack you.
Exactly.
Wait, why didn't you buy goblins?
Because I was trying to level up recruitment. Also, yeah, I probably should have.
You probably should have. You can still get them if you try. It'll take you a couple of movement points, but you can build them and send them on their way. They'll get halfway to your hero.
Yeah.
I won't influence the way you play. I'm just
yeah. Now I was able to take some
about
of these.
your life decisions.
Yes. Let's see. I think I'm making slightly different life decisions this way around. I could just go the EXP path first, but there we go. Let's make some poor life decisions together. Yep, the mouse jerking is making this near unplayable. Like not enough to quit, but this is definitely #casual match. Because when you're clicking,
is this usual or is this new?
This is the first time I've ever encountered this issue. And granted, it could be parsec not registering where your mouse is, I'm not. I have no idea what the issue is. The important part is I'm not accusing you of anything. Yay! And I lost 2 Woofy boys. We'll grab the rallying flag here. Of course, she would be guarding our armor boy. Neutral heroes being jerks again.
Oh, you can move around her.
Yeah, but I wanted to.
You can pick up the glove.
Yes.
Like that.
I don't think I want to risk it with my current army.
Oh, did you pick up the morale bonus from the flag?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I guess you did. Yeah.
There you go. And for those at home wondering, if you're not sure if you did it or not, it'll say already visited in the text, which is a great design point.
Yay.
I'm trying to rethink my life decisions here. Because I'm thinking I should go quarry and get myself more melee units. Otherwise, yeah. Man, ooh. There we go, we got the wood and stuff like that. Yeah, I think we'll resource grab here and go for the easier fights first. Yeah, so I have 2 options here. I can either upgrade the archers for the fight, or acquire my 6 gargoyles. Alright, we already did building this turn. Yep. We can reach this, and those guys are a pretty easy fight for me. Alright, we'll send the Wolfie. Yeah, ooh, man. Alright, so...
Yeah, Lara, I think you're correct about the issue. I'm just reading through what people are saying in the chat.
Yeah, that would probably be the mouse moving slightly. Yeah. How high is your sensitivity too? Because it is yeah.
I mean, I literally don't get the issue usually. Like if I'm watching a video, for instance, it doesn't pop up the mouse throughout.
So it might be, yeah, so it might not be that issue. Yeah, the honest answer is I don't know.
It's the parsec thing. So it's just proving to me that the TeamViewer is the best option. I haven't solved the issue with resources stacking on top of each other yet.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Because I feel like I'm in a wonderland of treasure here. I definitely need to fight that next turn.
Oh, so you're just going to skip over everything and then let your other hero grab it?
Yep, unless I need it this turn. Yeah, I got it. Those movement is arguably the most powerful resource in the game. There we go. I think we'll max these boys out and step out at. Now, if they're in front of the capsule, they are touchable. They are fixable, right?
What do you mean fixable?
Like upgradable. My bad.
Oh yeah, they can be upgraded from there, yeah, sure. And they'll get full movement next turn, just by standing there instead.
Yes, that was the plan.
Clever strats. Clever strats.
Yes. Now I will be just, obviously, because I enjoy playing with you and stuff like that, just eating the trackpad issue.
Thank you. Otherwise you would have thrown me out?
Never. Yeah. One, like, obvious. I played so for some people who want to know this, I played this game a lot more than expected, and I blame Benjamin for just being so hospitable and being such a good community manager. Because like you joined me when I had like what 20 subscribers, and I wasn't even making thumbnails yet, and I was using a microphone that just flat out didn't work.
Oh, things have improved since then.
Yes.
No, it's been cool to see the community grow and to see you grow with it. I really do think that I should just start designing the punt champion unit already. I'm still of course going to see how the tournament plays out, but I just think it's sort of likely that that's going to happen.
Yeah, and
I'm going to do cheaty strats, which is to use my hero as bait for all the range units.
That is not cheaty at all. That is just strats.
I guess so, yeah. And I'm going to send these 3 in to discombobulate the rest of the range units.
Yes, Benjamin, I need to report a player.
Sure.
Yes, yes, there's this player, Ben, that I'm in a game with who's been cheating.
Look, like, completely, like, all the units I lost are also the ones I gained. Nice.
Yeah,
Always, I like to see that.
Well, the loss and gain thing, I think there should be a better communication that they didn't lose the unit.
Yeah, it looks strange, but I don't really know how to do it, because otherwise it looks like you've duplicated the unit. Oh, like, maybe I should implement a third. I think this is both Rabbit Charm and Mistress Wall at once, and I'm really confused about that.
Yeah.
No, it's just one.
Yeah.
But the sprite looked like it was 2 artifacts stacked on top of each other.
Yes, we've encountered that multiple times, and
oh, really?
It's an interesting visual bug that I don't think affects the balance, unless someone looks at that and isn't aware of the bug and is like, "Oh boy, I've got 2 trinkets. I'm gonna go win the game now."
I'm so tempted to just go into code and fix that right now. If it weren't because I was slightly terrified of Parsec, I would do that.
Yeah.
Try to figure out why artifacts are drawing the wrong sprite. Oh, maybe it's a rounding error. It's usually a rounding error. I hate rounding errors.
I'm kind of glad I looked up here now, because we can see, like, yeah, as I expected, it was all my
all the rare resource mines are just hanging out there.
Yeah.
Wait, don't you want the wood?
Yeah, I missed that. Yeah.
How could you?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna send him back for that. The answer there is I had a very big-brained, unique strategy that you as the developer overlooked. There you go.
I'm looking forward to see how this plays out eventually.
All right, so I accidentally sent that goblin before upgrading them, but I'm gonna have to go back here anyways next turn. So we could. I think we need. What level am I now? Level 2? That's regrettable. Alright, so what we'll do is go... Yeah, well, we... Yeah, Thankfully, you're not clicking at all. I just need to be...
Okay, I'm going to... I just pulled out my mouse. Maybe that will help somehow.
Alright, I'm giving it a second. It's... It is still jumping.
I mean, I can also turn off my trackpad. Maybe that will help. But then I do need to put in my mouse again.
Yeah, I don't think... Well, the jumping's much less now. And also, this is something to... The reason I'm focusing on it, too, is, like, if this is a tournament issue, what do? Ooh, yeah. The jumping came... Did you plug your mouse back in?
Nope.
Okay. It's still...
But I am close to my trackpad. I might be breathing on it.
My favorite
you got Rain of Frogs.
Yes.
Nice. I just nerfed it quite a lot. It's still extremely powerful, but it was obscenely powerful before. Like, look how many units you get from that. It's like the same... Compared to, like, summoning imps where you get 5 of them, there you get, like, 20, and it continues.
It's completely fair and balanced.
How has nobody reported this as a huge issue before? Like, people were saying it was strong, but nobody has said it was, like, this obscenely powerful.
Yeah. Well,
I think more power. Oh, it's the Arcane Spire, of course. Like, the Arcane Spire does increase the spell power quite a lot.
Well,
okay, that makes
that, sense. And I'm water magic focused. This is actually my Rain of Frogs build people have been telling you about. Because I've got 165 multiplayer on it already, plus the Arcane Spire.
Yeah.
So I am So yeah. Also, here's the spell, and that spell I was thinking about for our end game. I spent quite a bit of money, so I'll just go ahead and grab Regen. And we'll grab this. And since our boy's a little far back and stone's important, we'll go ahead and grab that.
I hear ore is important for Arcane. Can you confirm?
I don't know. No, I think all those players who think that should just get good.
Thank you. I'm actually still looking for how to turn off my trackpad. I can't find any keyboard shortcuts, so you'll just have to live with that as you get it right now.
I was too, like you said, you needed player nerfs, and I would say this player nerf has been effective.
Well, that does actually mean that I have a better chance in the tournament if this is how my hardware figures under Parsec.
Yep. And
Also, I looked it up. Like, if we're going to be meeting in the tournament, it's going to be at the semifinals.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there. I would say there's a less than, unless I get really good today, tomorrow, and the next day, which I am off work and practicing. I'm gonna say Kevin's slash McQuill is a hard person to beat. Like he was intimidating. He wasn't quite fresh Jory fast forwarding and making it to the middle for week 1 intimidating, but I think he's a more experienced player than me.
Are we going jump strats? I think we're going jump strats.
Yeah, I like that jump strats are in the game. That's a dynamic decision that I quite enjoy.
Yep.
Yeah, and also
it's going to mean that some of my units, and including my hero, are going to be left outside, but I think it's worth it because I might be able to defeat this before the wall even falls.
Correct. Harpies are incredibly powerful.
Oh, I love those units.
There you go, and see, you broke through anyways.
Yeah, my hero's still standing there like a buffoon. I mean, that was the latest order I've never even given.
I heard him yelling.
I lost one goblin. Yeah. No.
I heard him yelling "traitor" up to the centaurs.
Lost a single goblin.
But yes.
Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Yeah. If I win the tournament, there is definitely one thing I will be requesting: Tier 3 spell, Frognado.
I mean, it's an obvious. But it has to be an air spell instead, just to throw people off.
No,
I could really use what's it called? Some sort of extra hero. Like this is getting a bit much. And
yes. Now.
Oh, can I get a Hippias?
Yeah.
What do I need for Hippias? I need 2 more buildings. I think I'll go for. I would like a spell actually, but I also would like. I think I can afford this.
Yes.
Oh, wow. This is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. These are good, right?
I would say Wolf Riders are good. My personal choice would be Harpies. Because you have a very real...
21 extra of them.
Plus, you got the Harpy tree. So you could very realistically have 100 Harpies come drag and drop my entire army before I can really do anything about it.
But wait... You convinced me, but Harpies don't have diminishing returns.
Yeah, they do if I build tall, but if you can grab and drop their entire army, there's the diminishing returns come from the fact there's just no more units left to grab and insta kill.
And also that, but don't they end up getting issues actually reaching the enemy units if there's too many other flyers swarming?
Yes. That is the point I didn't consider.
That's what I'm worried about. Like, that's the point where you would prefer ranged units or charging units or leaping units.
Once they're up in the air, does it matter?
Oh no, they don't have any collision at that point.
Yeah, so...
But they do spend a lot of time flying back and forth, you know.
Correct. Alright, so we're going to send our 8 flyboys in. And I'm going to have to kind of build away from my Goblin Gunners, because I don't think they're going to be good enough.
I mean, honestly, sending in 8 gargoyles like that? I mean... Oh, you got some summons. Yeah, I think that's alright, yeah. No issue. I can really see why people don't like ice sculptures, though. Like, you want to put the ice sculptures back at the end of the battlefield, and then the ice sculptures won't actually get anywhere.
Yeah, I think, and they're also not the choice PvP wise, because here's what's going to happen. Even if let's say you buffed their damage 300%, that wouldn't matter if with one little tier 1 fireball, which is going to be very common, or just having toxicology. There we go. I think here we go.
Is toxicology good?
Toxicology is good, and it's considered... I think it's considered S tier.
Is it overpowered?
what I would want to compare it to in skirmishes is an empowered ballista versus toxicology. In my opinion, it should be if it's going to be balanced at all, it should be on par with a baseline ballista. And right now, I think a baseline ballista is just a joke compared to toxicology.
Okay, it's overpowered then. Okay, that's all I needed to know. I guess it's better against small units than against big units.
Yeah, and big units, in my opinion, just in general, do feel a little underpowered because I do think, think win more should be a thing, but that's to my personal taste. All right, we'll grab the 1 wood here.
I don't know. Part of me does feel like the strongest units should be less effective than you would imagine for their cost, but still that they should be quite powerful.
Well, the cost is fine. They can definitely be more expensive. I'm thinking the unit power on field. Like, if you have a unit that is supposed to be as powerful as, say, 10 goblins, it should have the same unit power as about 8 goblins or even 7 goblins. You know what I mean? So
is going for a tavern a bad strategy as a horde when you can get a nomad instead?
I would say the best thing to do with the tavern is to fish for passive economy stuff, and it's most important for earthen. Like those buildings that give you more units are incredibly powerful if you get the estates hero and buff him up. The horde has no baseline hero. It has no baseline economy hero, so you'd be fishing. I'd be fishing.
I could actually use this just to... I think I'm going to go for Royal Institution.
Now, before you grab it, does Royal Institution get you to the extra level? And just is it only going to give you like 3 XP here? Is my question.
It's going to give me a full level up. So currently I need 2033 per level, so I'm going to get 2033 XP.
Okay, that's how that works.
But I'm actually going to see if I can go into combat beforehand, in which case it will instead give me the level for the amount of XP for the next level, which is a bit nicer.
Yeah, that's awesome tech. Yeah, that was I was like, you're about to level, so hold off. And I definitely like that strat. One strat I think that's going to be that I'm going to be using in tournament. If I'm playing Pyre, I'm going to be using the ritual building, grabbing 3, 4, maybe even 5 heroes if I can, and then level them all up with the ritual unique building that gives them a level up.
Oh, for macro skills.
Yes.
I've been worried that the macro skills are too powerful, and you're kind of confirming that.
Well, the thing is you have to consider it building tall versus building wide, and I think going hero stress like that is building tall.
Yeah, but this is so easy to get extra heroes with those things. I, for some reason, rather would... Oh, I can get Mastery this turn. That's nice. I don't need Champion yet. Do you need Plunder? Plunder would actually be nice. I think Plunder is going to start becoming useful at this point.
Cool.
I would really like to upgrade my Might before the end of the week. And now I'm going to go for the Royal Institution.
And I do think in the meta, there is times that you absolutely need to get Mage's Guild to get your portal back home. Just in case the other player does something screwy, like presses the hurricane button and charges your place. I'm sure you heard about my hurricane vacation.
No, well, sort of, but not really.
Okay, so I used the hurricane spell to try to jump Craft Kraken, and instead I got jumped to an abandoned island that I had no way of escaping.
Oh, that's hilarious! I love that.
Yeah, and we didn't save there. We went canonical, especially because I was having that reload issue because of itch.io.
Oh yeah.
So I just
solved that, didn't we?
Yes, thankfully I no longer have that issue, so that won't be affecting the tournament.
I can do the most stupid thing in the world. Wow, I'm so lucky.
Yes, become the battle mage. Make the dark sacrament.
The magical barbarian. That is me.
Yes. All right, so we'll have her do that. And I think we'll go ahead and get creationism rolling. And let's see how this fight goes now. All right. As many. Yeah. Let's see. Start the battle. All right. So. Ah. Shit. Shit. No. There we go. So you want to do your spell first, then your arcane. That way you get the double cast off.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know why that happens, and I should probably fix it. Like, Arcane Spire should obviously trigger a cooldown.
I would say wait on that until we establish Arcane can win games at all. There we go.
I guess that's a good point, but it's just so finicky.
It's definitely what Sage is going to try to do to have a chance against Decay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to do my best to forget about it then, because thinking about it, and especially thinking about how it may actually affect the tournament, and I just buffed Arcane, I'm just getting these horror images in my mind of Arcane suddenly being the best faction because of these two. Well, the buff that was a bit too overpowered, and
we'll go War Academy.
What's your chance? War Academy. Yeah, I guess that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
There we go. And he's going to go pick up all the resources. And also, I do think there's some tech that is going to be incredibly important to beating Decay. You're familiar with the ability Blood Aura that's on the Moon Doggos and the Deer People, right?
Oh yeah.
And,
also on the Ocean Menace and the Bloodletzer. I have no idea how strong it is though.
I would say in PvE, you never want to lose units, so kind of sucky.
Yeah.
But if you're doing blood warping strats and you're up against Decay, who's going to be summoning weenies constantly, I think that is going to be something that Decay players are going to run into and start complaining on the forums about how broken it is because their own mechanic feeds it. So that yeah. And when I do think Earth is going to be one of those is what I'm going to be looking to counter Decay because, well, I think they have the best skill set for it. I think you're correct that players are underestimating the war buildings. The only buff I would recommend to the war buildings is that they synergize with royalty to bring them in line with other the other buildings.
I guess that makes sense. I'm sort of considering, and I might just check that out in the town in a second. I would go for the gold right now. I really need it. Also, I just need to figure out what's around here, and this is a different territory, and I'm going to leave my territory through here, and it's near impossible, which means that I could probably beat it, because it really overestimates the difficulty of those guard posts at the minute.
Yep. My only recommendation there is kill the doggos first. Like they are a very serious threat.
So the thing I'm considering is that if I might actually be able to fit 2 extra dwellings in this window, like this would be the size of it, so it's a bit narrow. It would be quite difficult to put everything in here without anything overlapping. But otherwise, I would really like to have the Temple of War and the Temple of whatever the thing, like as a 4th row of buildings.
Yeah, I think I have a recommendation for that. What you could do is move the done button somewhere and move the garrison of visiting window just down.
I mean, that could work if it weren't for the case that you also need to have the mini town screen working, which has this size.
Gotcha.
And I can't really get any more Y space here. Well, I could actually move the done button somewhere different so it doesn't overlap. But okay, this is so stupid. I need to look at this thing again. Anyway, the thing is that there's actually quite a low amount of space in use because the game needs to be compatible with people playing on quite small screens.
Makes sense. Not everyone here is sitting. I've got like a 34-inch curved screen, 4K just right in front of me. That's why, like, when we're in, this is one thing I would love, which you don't have to do at all. But if you could change the grass in this game to be like blue or even orange, that would help me out.
Excuse me, why?
because I use color key for my green screen, and it's green. So there are times when, and this is the biggest, this is the most first world problem you'll ever hear. My screen,
I'm not going to make the grass with you.
By the way, I am joking, so it's
I've ever been. Okay, thank you. That's the most ridiculous request I've ever heard. Oh my god. Can't believe I even thought you meant that. For real.
All right, hey Kevin, it's good to know. Kevin's saying that our DK Pyre matchup was unwinnable for Decay after he messed with the save and tried everything. So that's interesting to know. I still feel he outplayed me that game in a lot of ways. Oh, and here's another thing. What would you think about if you camp near one of these forts, your hero reinforces the fort?
What would reinforcing me?
The similar way that when you defend a city, your hero, like if you're camped out.
Oh, so if you go into combat, it should draw in your hero too.
Yes.
I mean, I guess that's quite natural. I wonder if you can use the same piece of code, because I would really enjoy that.
Yeah.
I think I should at some point, and it's quite low priority, I should do a larger rework of those guard posts, because people want to be able to invest in them and get them bigger.
Yes. I want to be able to abandon them and burn them down. Unironically, war crimes.
This is not part of the... against Decay.
Yeah, against Decay, I think you have to go full Warcraft 3 against them and slaughter your people. Because like that's the only way I know to defeat Decay is to beat them to the battles. And right now, the forts are one of the few battles you cannot remove to starve Decay on.
I wonder if our starting areas are symmetric, because I certainly don't feel like it.
They're symmetric.
Well, I haven't found my potential gold mine.
Yeah, well, you're probably not going to have a potential gold mine.
Well, I should. Well, it depends on how Errol made the maps, but if they did it correctly, I should get it. Oh, sorry. See, this is why you should be using your keyboard shortcuts.
But that would still... Is there a keyboard shortcut to make the spells come up?
I mean, you can just press... like, when worms come off cooldown, you can just press 2.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Don't actually want to cast, but that is actually good to know. Okay, so that will do that. Keyboard shortcuts.
Yay.
Done.
I should probably put them on the screen. Nah.
Oh, and have them changeable. There we go. I feel pretty powerful now.
Have you seen the unit that's named after me? You just got 3 of them.
Yeah, let's see. That's pretty cool.
The other things.
All right. Do I go Arcane Forge here or Ziggurat? I'll definitely take a quick look at them. All right. Probably Aether Forge this turn, Ziggurat the next. She does have 10, as I had hoped. And multiple choices here. I think 750 is not the answer. War is really good, but I would prefer just getting me some defense. There we go. I think I'm doing okay on ore at the moment, so we'll hold off because I would like to get Conflux. Let's see, that extra defense is pretty juicy. I'm completely out of mana though, so I don't want to go into a fight with no mana against someone who has Earth Magic.
And Blood Dogs.
Yeah, 20 to 40. I think 40 Blood Dogs, I would just go into that fight, lose it, and be like, GG. That'd probably be a good fight to go to too, but I'm going to be getting the Ziggurat next turn, so now we're going to be doing Ziggurat to clear out the last of what I got going. I no longer see much for him to pick up. It would be cool to pick that stuff up there, but I think I'll sacrifice a day of movement to get that. I'm now going to put him like right here. Yep, there we go. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that hero is forever outside your reach. And my logic there is, you're not going to see my city and run past it to go kill a hero. You're going to attack my city.
Nah, that's silly, yeah. I would never.
So that's one thing I've talked with players about, is when you're placing your heroes on the map, in PvP, there are areas that are just never going to be accessed by your enemy player. And, yeah. Can figure those out.
So my potential gold mine. Yeah, so everything is perfectly balanced as all things should be. I could see myself going for this, actually.
That's a spicy. Yeah, that's a spicy X for sure.
I mean, it makes sense, right? This is an easy battle, and then I can get this tomorrow.
Yes.
And then I get 1,000 gold each day. Wow.
It'll be great 10 days. It'll be great 10 days from now. So
but I'm not planning to go for that. I'm planning to go for a nomad push. Like I'm planning to go for a spirit altar, buy everything, go for a nomad, and then go for a nomad push.
Yes, and that would be an incredibly good push to go for. I absolutely enjoy Horde start. That's not my favorite start hero, but he starts with combat, so he is definitely up there in the meta.
Yeah,
I like the one with Earth Magic to start.
Question is if you should also take out this hero.
Well, she has all
here.
I would say that because she has Air Magic and Oligarchy, that she is not moderate. She is terrifying.
Intelligent, very intelligent. Especially because Oligarchy at this point, there won't be any reserves, so that's going to be that's just going to be a buff. And it's a huge buff.
Yeah, the people who are saying Oligarchy was bad, I think there's a lot of players who make it to week 12, 14 and like get on that infinite grind. And they're basically saying anything that doesn't help them with their infinite combo, it needs to be buffed.
I think I'm going to hold off on killing the wildlings because it makes better sense to kill the small ones, and maybe I can even end combat before I need to fight those.
Yeah, those guys are scary.
Where did my hero go? Oh, he's up there.
Yeah.
What are you doing up there?
Yeah, at the start of combat, the map being a little more zoomed out might be good too.
I think at some point I should just introduce actually getting controls. This is silly, but I don't think I'm going to be entering combat for the next couple of days. How many days is this? This is 2 days? Yeah. 2 days. Yeah, I'm not going to be entering bigger combat the next 2 days, so I might as well do this.
Yep, cooldown economy. What are your thoughts on like D&D similar systems for spells, like essentially spells per day and spells per week for like, yeah, because the mana system.
Like instead of using mana?
Yes, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going for archery. I could go for tactics, so that might be nice. What else is useful here? Combat is going to be becoming less useful unless I really go into it. I still want to get might up before I get into combat with you, but I think I have time to get that. So I think I'm going to go for... This is a difficult choice.
Yeah,
like, Elementalism is really good for PvE, but it's not quite as good as for PvP, but this is perfect for PvP.
I would disagree. I think Elementalism is blanket a must-get. At least
I mean, especially since you're so range dependent, and you have a really bad time defending your range units. Are you sure I can't take this?
You can take it, but if you can take it, but those splashy boys are going to eat your lunch.
I mean, I'm just going to see if I can defeat the hero before they have time to do stuff. But now the whole thing of already using my charge is a bit stupid. Hey, look! Big frogs!
Yeah. Hoppity hop. Hippity hoppity, the goblins are coming for your property.
Perfect. Oh, I love the sound effects. That's so good.
Yeah. I love the...
How did I lose that many? Like suddenly, like in 1 second.
Because of the blaster... Those are blasters you got there. The range have a splash. Centaurs are terrifying, and they're also versatile. So like
it's not actually blaster. It's just wide attacks, but I do get your point.
Yeah, I often use abstract language, so I apologize. Yeah, you can go ahead.
That's fine. That's fine. So yeah. Anyway, that's my turn. Yes. I'm going to stick around here because I do want to pick up the gold tomorrow, and hopefully the hero will move by tomorrow. Honestly. Yeah.
And one thing I was thinking too is like the strategy of using units to scout. I would love to see as a relatively high tier spell or something like that. Like a snap reveal area would also be cool. But that's towards the end of the game where, like, I believe at tier 3, or if you ever implement it tier 4, these spells should read something to the effect of end the game already.
I don't think revealing the map has that kind of effect.
Correct. It doesn't, but it's definitely just an example of like stuff people could do to try to shorten the game a bit.
Sure.
There you go.
Oh, like reveal the whole map, maybe. Yeah.
There you go. I now have my portal home ability. I don't think they're worth going for. Nosferatu's. Yeah, I think grabbing the Nosferatu's here will be worth the loss of tempo.
Oh, this is a hard fight. Getting the lich behind the walls and the melee units in front of it.
Yeah.
I really think that putting melee units in front of the walls is an intelligent strategy.
Yes.
Maybe not all of them, but at least some of them. It makes a lot of sense.
I'm not. Oh shit! Shit!
You should really use the buttons though. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I should. I'm just not used to it yet.
So just take a number key when you want to have something.
Alright, lightning bolt to ruin them. Woo!
You just don't get it. Oh.
I mean, it's one of those. My attention's split in multiple areas, and that's a new skill to learn. There you go. I should definitely. Let's see. I do want to get this up more, but I also want to get toxicology up.
You really haven't been in any trouble when it comes to ore.
Correct. I also haven't. That's because I haven't done my haulish. I did not do my haulish.
You skipped it.
Yeah.
You skipped it altogether.
Well, the thing is I went to this side of the tree to get my Guild of Mages up, my Ziggurat up, and my Archive of Mages up. So I didn't want to skip it. It was just there are other buildings I need to purchase.
Guess makes sense.
Which is
not
bad.
really,
Bad. It is bad. Like obviously I wanted my clay boys up.
Yeah. By which you mean your ice sculptors.
Never. No one wants ice sculptors. Nobody. Not even the ice sculptors' parents.
Them good. I think the unit can be good. It just needs to be changed a couple of times more. I love the art for them and I love the concept of them. So I just need to make them good somehow.
Yeah. And they'll be okay for PvE, but as they're currently designed, if you increase their damage 500%, they would still fall under the what's gonna win in a battle? 20 ice forgers or 1 zappy blast.
The weirdest thing is that actually I'm going to take out the harpies just to get access to the wood.
Yeah, it and plus the experience is worth it too.
I guess so. A few more upgrades and stuff. I don't know. Rather that than have to invest in the marketplace, even though I do also need crystals, but I think I can manage that.
Yeah, everyone avoids building the marketplace and the infirmary as much as possible.
Which is stupid. So now I'm going to do clever strats, which is to put all of these in here, and then they're all in this thing. Mm-hmm. Which I think isn't actually useful, but I'm just going to remove them from there. But it look cool.
Yes.
And maybe you didn't even know that you could remove those things from being caravans.
I was aware of that. Yes.
Oh.
And it is, yeah. That's the thing is, I do have a lot of broad skills. One of the benefits of playing with a whole bunch of different players is everybody knows something that you don't. So it's been a fun learning experience.
Makes sense.
Sweet. Here we go. So we're going to go to our...
You're getting hatchlings and Nosferatu. I'm getting goblins and harpies. I feel something's weird. Oh my god, you get 2 Nosferatu? That's obscene.
Don't nerf it! I want it! Let me have my Nosferatu! There you go. And now we're...
It's just a lot more than I got. All it is that I'm jealous.
Yes. Alright, we're gonna go Archive of Magic. Yeah. We're gonna grab our boys. And now we have Hurricane and Town Portal. Let's see. Stop. Ah. All right. Breathing. I think we sweep. I think we sweep the last of our stuff. There we go. I could. There we go. There we go. Ah. Okay. Ah! Ah! The thing is, I want to look and think. That's part of the reason I'm also pausing. Alright, water is definitely the way to go here. Then... Yeah, I'm going to have to push the button because it's getting to a point where basically I feel like I'm playing with a curse on.
I mean, I really should try to see if I can figure out some way to turn off my trackpad.
Maybe not in the middle of my combat? Oh my goodness. There we go.
Did something happen?
It took me off screen.
Oh, sorry.
It's cool.
Nope. Let me try now. Let me try now.
Go right ahead.
Nope. Not that one. Where can it even be? Like, there's literally no buttons for turning off the trackpad, and usually there is somewhere.
Are you on Windows 10?
Yep.
It should be under your system options. Or we can Google it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we can Google it real quick, too.
Options.
Which computer do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I have a Lenovo, something. Trackpad. Mouse. No, trackpad. Devices and printers.
It says
No,
one
that doesn't
in
come
the search box, type mouse.
Mouse. I really doubt this. It's not a mouse. Yeah. Hardware. I have a. I think it's probably the. Oh, here. So I'm going to turn this off, and I hope I can turn it off again. How do you turn it off?
Parsec, you mean?
There. I can see it here in hardware properties, but that's about all I can do.
Okay.
Like, I can't seem to turn it off.
There you go. I found the admin support page for it. I'm also.
There's even a 1.5 minute video. Now look at the search results. If you see mouse properties, the mouse, click on it. Otherwise, yeah. Additional mouse options.
Yeah, Craft Kraken's pointing out I have Hurricane.
Oh, nice.
Should I use Hurricane?
I mean, see a hurricane, use a hurricane. These are the rules. I'm not making them up. I'm sorry.
Sir, it is your prerogative to make up the rules.
It is true.
I'm gonna look at my tavern. We have a hero that will pay for himself, so he can come pick up all the stuff. Alright. And he's even gonna summon Yetis for me. That's so freaking kind to him. And we'll go ahead.
Well, actually, this might work. Like, you're not getting it jumping right now, right?
Yeah, I'm not getting it jumping now.
Okay, so is there some way I can, when I'm inside of now I'm back in the Parsec, is there some way I can turn off my mouse control while it's your turn?
That's a good question. There's a way I can do it? Yeah, okay, so there's a way I can do it.
But is there a way I can do it? Because that might be, well, it depends on how difficult it is. Also, I can't return to your game. No, can you send me a new link? No, I'm back.
Yeah, there we go. It's because I was in other things, which I absolutely, as a woo. The jumps went to a new level.
Well, that's me jumping.
Okay.
So is there some way I can turn off my mouse? I guess I can move. Give just a second. Just a second. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to say. I'm not going to disconnect. That sounds bad. I don't want to disconnect. I just want to turn off mousing. Okay, can you turn off my mouse?
Yes, but I have to. So to turn off the mouse each turn, what I'll have to do is hit window. All right, cool. So we have a combo to do it. Another small support thing. All right, yeah, I can do that, but I have to physically do it each time.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
It's your choice if you'd rather do that or have the mouse jump around.
Yep, I can get into a swing of it. It's just, yeah, it's cool. Now we got
if it's still going to jump, I'm obviously innocent, even more innocent than I already was.
Sir,
hey, can you please give me back?
You are flawless, and there we go, letting you back in.
Oh, thank you.
Having it set to the only app too has saved me from players that accidentally turning my stream off, which has happened. I jumped an entire video over it.
That sound like it sucks, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm going to control the battle because I'm going to get more units converted that way, I think.
Yes.
Wait, these are already converted, all of them. I don't even have anything left to convert.
You got four boys.
And also just fighting against harpies, just for fun. That's a bad idea if I ever saw one. This might deal some damage.
There you go. Your Ella boys. Yeah, your Ellie boys are coming out to bash too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is satisfying. Elementalism, the way they could just come off the edge of the battlefield, is satisfying.
Yeah, and it's also super useful for just creating the most chaotic battles in the game. Hey,
you will be able to claim it eventually. Yeah.
Give me my sawmill.
Now, quick question. So, if you clicking that reveals the path to go there, essentially, right? Or does it?
Right.
Yeah. Do you want it to do that, or can it be like no known path?
I don't know. I really don't see it as an issue.
I think it's
actually if I think about it, I could potentially actually make the look. I don't know if you've experienced this, but if you're playing on very large maps, you can like have visible lag whenever you click to make a new path. I could actually fix that if I made it unable to look through the fog of war.
Yeah.
Wait, I was supposed to go grab the crystal mine. Well, that's too late now. Oh, I'm just going to have to live without it.
Also, I am going to have your mouse on when I attack you, unfortunately. As much as I would love to turn your mouse off while attacking you, I do want you to come back. There you go. Oh, yeah, your Healer casting girls.
And now you can finally see what spells these are casting. Elemental Rock and Elemental Air. Nice.
Yes, which is pretty dang
cool. People didn't already realize that these always cast Summoning and nothing else. Because I saw someone who was talking about what spells were cast by the spellcasters.
Yes.
And the info was so incredibly bad that I had to implement this feature.
Nice.
I couldn't stand it. Oh, now you can turn me off.
There you go. Oh, turn you off? Let's talk about taxes. And politics.
Ha.
There you go.
Ha.
Yeah, I don't think it's my money and I want it now. So like I think the meta strategy will be skipping those. There you go.
Yeah, I really do enjoy the choice though. Like it's really giving you a dilemma. If it were a bit cheaper, nobody would everyone would always go for it. So I think it's quite okay.
Yeah, I think
especially
it beckons
because I prefer to get round numbers.
Yes. I agree. It definitely beckons the question of, is this game going to go longer than 10 turns? And how much longer? Because the builds for...
And how important is the loss of tempo throughout those 10 turns?
Yes. I think we're going to drop worms to preoccupy them to dodge that.
And then you get blind. Nice!
I think just the wraiths are the scariest ones there. I don't like flyboys.
Yeah, that's fair.
There were Nosferatus too. I think the Nosferatus get the boot. There we go. We're gonna put worms in there. Pick them up instead. Thank you. I'm glad I summoned those because I'm not sure you noticed that Wraith got a crit on them.
Mm.
And that's for
yeah. So the more challenging units you're fighting against, the higher chance they have of critting and having high morale and everything like that.
There you go. Thankfully, my gargoyle picked up and dropped that Wraith, showing who the better flyboy is.
Yeah.
Let's see. And now we have toxicology. You see toxicology, you take toxicology because it's fair and balanced.
And I mean, that saying only really works for random effects.
Yes.
Where did you get the earthen archers from?
I have no idea where those miners came from, officer. Yeah.
No, but seriously though.
I got them from my dwarf hero I hired.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you have like a bit of everything when it comes to spells. Not spells, but skills.
Hmm?
A bit of toxicology, a bit of swarming, a bit of creation, a bit of regeneration, a bit of water magic, a bit of ether. Have you even leveled anything up more than once? Oh, I guess I can see the water magic and
yes, I do have
both rank 2.
I will be getting tier 3 soon. There we go. Shape those bad boys.
I'll have to see that before I believe it.
Go. We'll let him grab.
I do have a feeling that my hero is really strong, so maybe I should actually continue going into combat.
Let's see. Alright, so we know what he's going to be getting us. There we go. We'll look at our buildings here. I definitely think it's time to grab the Hall of Shaping. Way past time. Like not
what?
What?
What's a weird choice? See a nice sculptor, pick a nice sculptor.
Yes.
It counts because it's so random if they're effective or not. Which means they usually aren't.
Alright, we'll end the turn and I'll give you your mouse controls back. I think we have confirmed it is a mouse issue. Doesn't mean you're still wonderful and innocent. There we go.
We haven't confirmed it's a mouse issue. We have confirmed that it's a passing on information from my computer to your computer issue.
Yes, involving
which is almost but not quite the same thing.
Good.
Sorry to be so strict on this definition.
Yes.
Also,
don't worry, you are still honorable. Oh my goodness, you have one of my personal favorite buildings over there. Well, I think we started on wrong sides of the map.
The brilliant orb?
Yes.
Really?
Well, for Arcane specifically.
Ah, okay. That's the one that makes you dump all your mana, right?
Yeah, dump all your mana, get knowledge and spell power.
Oof, it's a very slow thing to do, but yeah.
Unless you have a ziggurat.
But it still takes 2 days.
Correct. So what you would do is pop it, town portal home, and take the 2-day tempo loss. But,
wait, you can town portal while you're tired?
Yes.
This sounds like an exploit. By which I mean it sounds like me not making this game the way that I should have.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like how many people are working on this game again?
I am, and Lau is also doing stuff.
Shaboom! So that's the right now. I'm essentially providing some quality assurance by testing out everything. You're very lucky it's the Moon Boys on that side of the fence, because if they were out behind the wall, you'd be in some trouble. Blood Aura is incredibly good for PvP.
The units spreading out so much. You have so many small ones.
Yeah. There's an issue in general with the Flyboys deciding to take a step back.
Yeah, they really enjoy just fluttering around. They enjoy the freedom of the open air.
Yes, it's a.
Who would blame them?
It's their pre-battle dance.
Yeah.
Which I would love a Millhouse Manastorm style unit or boss or something that basically you have a time limit to kill it. Or it does just a devastating spell.
Does combat usually slow down this much for you?
It's not as bad as it was. Yeah, it's not as bad as it was, but when I was doing it on itch.io, but this has been happening.
How much of this is related to you streaming and also doing parsec on top?
I don't have an answer for you there. We will know though that I will not be streaming during the tournament because, well, yeah, streamer brain is a real thing where you get your brain, where you're split, your attention split on so many things at once that you.
Wait, you're not even going to stream during the tournament?
I'm going to be recording and doing commentary.
Ah, okay.
And
that's quite fair.
Yeah, after the fact. And I'll be inviting because I've played both the people who are facing me in the tournament, or possibly facing me in the tournament, Sage multiple times. So I think these guys will be fine doing post-game analysis with me, unless I hurt one of their feelings, which I don't think I will. And of course, you're welcome to do post-game commentary with me.
I don't think I'm going to go to the Brilliant Orb because I have 10 mana, I think. That's just...
Hey, if you could pick that up and bring it to me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like I started on the wrong side of the map.
Nom.
See, this is...
Wait, I just realized I made a whoopsie.
Which is?
I built a Mage's Guild, and I didn't go back home to pick up the spells.
Ooh, do you want to?
And I was like 3 steps away from it.
Do you want to? It'll cost you one day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just going to tag team with the Nomad or something like that. I am planning to buy a Nomad tomorrow after all. And I also did forget to pick up the gold after I did the battle, because of course you need to do that. And
yeah, that is a consistent mistake among all players. I have yet to see someone not accidentally leave some gold behind.
It is also a consistent mistake of all developers.
Yes. That's a holy. That's a holy.
Implementing a feature like that.
Yeah.
I have reasons for doing it. It makes it concrete that you're getting gold out of it, instead of it just being another number that pops up after combat. But it's also really bad.
I think we'll be sacrificing some weenies to the Holy Griffin. Let's see. We'll start battle. I keep forgetting which key and stuff they're on. Because I got the
Psychology falling down. Psychology hitting the Naga. It's a bit useless, isn't it?
Boom.
Nice.
There we go. The chargy boys are... Oop, you can run away now. Actually, hold on. I do have a heal spell. Sweet. Yeah, I think you get the zap. There you go. That wasn't as catastrophic as it could have been. Holy Griffins are what scares me about Order. I'm not very scared of them. I think we definitely get our water magic up here.
I feel Elemental Ice is an interesting but not that great spell.
Yeah.
I feel that Order I'm very happy with how Order works. Like as a faction, it's very easy to make the units synergize with each other.
Yes, and you can achieve...
It's extremely straightforward, actually.
Yes. And one thing I quite like about it is you can achieve player kills with it via... Alright, so we are going to want to go home. I do think we can afford to portal home.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even consider you could use that as a movement optimization.
Yes. And I think it being a movement optimization is a good thing, even if it wasn't intended. All right, I just realized he has estates, and I probably should have bought him a lot sooner. Yeah, I don't have anything. Yeah. Because that could even be estates too.
He's just getting so many macro heroes.
Yep. And
wait, his return on investment is 7 days.
Well, keep in mind he also gets the units, so that's part of the investment. And yep, he has estates and he has mastery, so he'll be getting the horned demons.
His mastery is good, yeah.
Yeah. Now, granted, I like the ability, so I'm biased, but like I don't want it to go away. All right, I just realized I don't need units on him. He's going somewhere you're never going to see again, and he can go ahead and just camp for the rest of the game. Let's see, we're not really going anywhere else this game, so we'll go ahead and grab him. I made a slight movement error there.
You are aware that you don't actually need to camp right next to the mines, right?
Yes. The only reason I probably shouldn't have, I just wasn't mathing out this. Yeah, so I probably could have had it closer, but I also like it being further back. So if you do come here, you won't just pop him as a easy hit.
I guess so. If you come through, I think I'll go for his town before I go for those, though. But yeah, sure.
Now I could use him as a scout in here, and I would like more crystals, but I do think he needs to just go home. Like he's gonna chill out to funnel me units, because that's one of the big ways I've been losing. There we go. Is that I haven't been using heroes to, I haven't been hero chaining, and Craft Kraken showed it to me. Like
I need control.
There you go. I'm scared to give you control though I've seen your units.
Ha. Nomad hole. What's not to like? I can't afford them right now. It's 1,000, right? But I need to go home one way or another. It's really annoying, but I just need to go right here.
There you go.
And then I might as well also go for the gold on the way back. Oh wait, I need to go into town, right? Yeah, now it goes right. That's a bit weird, but shit. And now I can afford a nomad. Nice.
Cool. So next turn right now you definitely have a bigger push into a middle area, which is intimidating.
Hard. Oh.
Yeah.
I was also hoping I would be able to at least take one of these things out.
Yeah.
Nothing. And I assume that it's going to be the same thing down here. Yeah, hard. Wait, why are these so easy? Why is this unguarded? Why do I have so many questions?
They're good questions to have. Yeah. It's one of those. I think with your community building and everything you're doing, but we're going to be incredibly patient with you on a lot of these changes. And yeah, Errol has done a great job on these maps, but stuff like this still does happen.
But I can only assume it's because the node map wasn't set up correctly. This might sound rude to say, but I am quite confident in node maps working as they should in a lot of cases. I do know some issues they have, but this shouldn't be one of them. I'll take a look at the node map afterwards. Cool. I built a system. It's extremely arcane, excuse the pun, and you can turn off my control now.
So by arcane, you mean amazing and flawless.
By arcane, I mean difficult to understand.
So
esoteric is another good word for the same thing.
We'll go ahead and get that. I do want them, but I think just upgrading my boys there will be Value Town. And I think now it is time to leave home. That's challenging.
For you it's challenging. For me it was moderate.
Yeah, I do think
I'm just telling you, you're behind. You're behind by quite a lot.
Yes. Being behind Horde in week 2? That is unheard of. Shameful display on my part.
Putting your ice sculptor on the front line is a shameful display, though.
No, he's got plenty of guards. He summons guards, that are incredibly high value.
I mean, even the guards are getting swarm clones, which is adorable.
There you go. We got.
Are these still the 3 ice sculptors you started the game with?
Yes.
Because in that case, I am going to tell you that these units are not underpowered.
They aren't underpowered until they are, if that makes any sense.
I mean, they haven't really done a lot, maybe, but they haven't died, and that's useful.
There we go. We got our icy boys over here, hurting the truck.
They have They have wide attack, right? I don't think they're blasters, but they do have wide attacks.
Yes. I'm using
And also
the term
versatile?
quite liberal. Yeah. Yeah, they are versatile.
They're also versatile, right?
Yes.
Okay. I've been thinking actually. You know how Goblin Gunners they get upgraded to get quicker attacks? Maybe instead of getting quicker attacks, they should be upgraded to be versatile.
Yeah. I personally like versatile. I think other people find it a little less good. The one thing I would love with Goblin Gunners is if they got wands instead of guns.
What?
Yeah, I like when goblins set things on fire, and they're working for the arcane. So I would love it if they were called gunners, but they had wands. I mean, that's just personal taste. If I'm wrong there, I'm wrong. Cause like, yeah,
I'm not going to tell you that goblins can't use magic, but it's just the whole thing about arcane being like it's like they have the golems, but otherwise they don't really have anything showing that they're more had like what's it called not culture but technology wise. You're not going for explosion. Explosion is a nice spell to have.
Yes, it indeed is. How am I doing on mana? Not very good, but I do see a city there. I hate to play this safe, but... Or, let's see, do I grab the stuff?
Oh, the ruins. Nice.
Yeah. Well, there's an easy fight there. There's a moderate fight. There's ore. I'm trying to decide if I want to refill my mana or not. And there's easy fights here. I think there's enough easy fights that I could go do them. And let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick resource change here. There we go. Okay, so that's not going to work the way I'd hoped. So what I'm going to do is just move him up to the crystals next turn.
Makes sense. Yeah, they're going to go for the resource closest to them, and they're not going to try to avoid picking something that's already been taken.
Okay, I do think I will move. I actually have another idea. I'm going to move all these people down here to get experience.
Wait, that costs stuff though.
Yes, it does.
You really think it's worth it?
It depends on what it costs. My.
Oh, can I get control? Can I get control?
Yes.
I miss being part of this match.
I miss you too. Here, I'll welcome you back.
Thank you, thank you.
Although, if I don't give you control, you can't take that intimidating army and hurt me with it.
So this is the plan? Oh, is that a town for me? Wait, you had to go through two, what's it called? What are they called? Gates before you reach the town.
Yes, and I know approximately how many tiles away you are from my main hero.
I have no clue about those things, so that's a bit strange.
Well, when you start PvPing enough on the type of maps, you get a judge. So I'm counting how many days I have until what's your hero's name again?
Wait, I don't even know. What is this guy?
Yeah.
Hanu. Oh, did you know this is actually going to be an important hero during the campaign?
Yes.
Hanu?
Yeah.
I like his sprite. It looks very buff. With his torso and everything. So most of the other heroes that are going to be important for the campaign are actually rare alts, but this is the only one of them that's just a normal. Oh, and Kara, the Pyre hero, is also going to be a important hero that's just a normally available one. Well,
one Pyre hero I would love to see, even if it's a rare one, is a clown one that starts off with clowns. More clowns.
So I think I'm going to actually do the whole thing about of implementing rare hero. Neutral heroes. And I do want them to be designed around some of the more interesting neutral units, such as, for instance, War Clowns.
Yes. War Clown hero is canon! You heard it here first!
Yay! This actually looks quite cool.
Yeah.
But that is still a bug that I need to fix.
That looks like it would work for the blade too.
Oh, nice. I have the nomad who can go and pick up the gold that I'm leaving behind. This building.
Hmm?
Yes, I would like some big goblins that have no eyes.
Thank you for getting that for me.
How rude. I don't enjoy such insinuations.
Okay, I'll tone it down a bit. That's just an intimidation joke.
Sure.
And that is also a talk on the meta on whether you invest in the cities or not. Because the baseline cities is basically a powerful mercenary post / gold mine.
Yeah. Like, I'm not actually planning to build that thing up. Apart from getting that single extra building is going to make my push just a bit stronger.
Yes, you have a very strong push. If you make it to me week 2, I might be in a lot of trouble.
I think in this case I might actually want to break the walls. I hope they're not too heavy. I have Bellow. Bellow might be useful. Bellow is
Yes.
not very useful. Bellow is amazing in naval combat, by the way. Like that. It's so good in naval combat.
Hi, Jedi Gamer. What I mean by tournament practice is there's a tournament coming up, and we're doing rounds where we're playing casually to practice for the tournament. This match is extra special because Benjamin, the game developer, is here with me, and we're playing the game and discussing it.
Yep. It is I.
Yes.
And with me today is extra special because I have Brian Pond, who is slated to be either the winner of the tournament or one of the runners-up.
I don't know. Kevin, who is actually with us in the chat right now, is is one of my possible first opponents, and he is terrifying.
Like just in general, or at Heroes Hour?
Just in general. No, in Heroes Hour specifically. In real life, he is absolutely pleasurable, and I would say our match was very non-toxic. He was patient through bugs, and he played well.
A nice combination.
Yes. Cause like
going for the ruins with a nomad is a bit troublesome.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't do that.
But I'm pretty sure we approximately agree on this, but I do think setting the tone for the tournament and things like that is we want to have a positive atmosphere, and the idea of doing the tournament stuff is fun, testing out tournaments in general, and building a community. Would you agree?
I lost control of the game.
Yeah, you all tabbed out somehow. And my hands were literally up while I was talking, so that helped. Like, that helped prove my innocence anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, I think certainly that it's important to get across that it's both a serious, but mostly just a fancy tournament. When I say serious, I only mean that it's okay if people are doing their best to win. I wouldn't expect anything less, but there's no reason to be unsportsmanlike on the way there, and it's also quite fine if you don't do your best to win, if you just want to have a fun time. I've actually recruited. Nice. I wonder if my nomad is able to take that out. So the nomad gains units over time, and they also regain units over time. So moderate today, it might be in a couple of days. It might be more manageable.
Cool. Because what most people do with it is either double. If you're familiar with Chance, they essentially use it as a double rook strat, or they just crash it into things so it'll die and they can buy it again.
Yeah, but it's actually used to be quite useful for jungling, as you say. So I'm not actually going to be able to play in the first round of games because I signed up early enough that I'm going directly to round 2.
Yes.
But I do have Trandralax who will be joining at round 1, and I'll be, if it's possible, I'll be sitting behind him, giving him tips and make sure that he does his best.
Gotcha.
Even though he hasn't played the game for like months at this point.
Yes.
Trandralax being the composer for the soundtracks for the towns.
Cool. So I think here, this is easy enough that we're just, gonna boof our boys up and ruin them. I forgot to move my goblins because I didn't see them on screen. But it's okay.
Yeah, it looks easy.
Yep. There we go. They got the shot in. There we go. There we go. Done.
See a clay tower, play a clay tower.
Yeah, we'll do a fight.
Oh,
here.
that's easy. Oh my god, I need to make that more difficult.
I mean, they have a literal god on their side.
Yeah, but it's just a lion god. Doesn't count.
Are you saying some gods are more equal than others? There we go.
I'm saying that he's similar in power level to the demigod, so yeah.
The lion god is just a
he's just turning his back to you. He's not afraid. You can do whatever.
And then once I broke the wall down, he turned around and went, "Oh crap! Okay, I'll get in the fight now."
Oh, you got it. Ah, but you lost one imp.
Man, and I lost the pack hunter.
Other things.
We had just named him. Let's see. I think here we'll pick up more swarming. And we got
swarming good?
How about more spell power? That sounds good to me.
Oh, nice. Is swarming good?
I do not know yet. I've got limited experience with it. We'll grab the camp here.
Oh, so that's the town I was looking at earlier in the game, I guess? Yeah, that's the town I was able to see.
Yes, hello, neighbor.
Hello.
So you can probably attack...
But that was the town I was going for from the beginning of the game. This does...
well, I'm sorry, I've got
use an interesting obstacle.
Yeah, you can't have it, I already have it. I called dibs.
Yeah. I mean... One could do that, but there might be other opportunities, actually. There might be other things one could do.
There we go. I probably used Took's Corpse Explosion a little early there, but I think I'm going to be okay.
Oh, the Corpse Explosion. Yeah, that looks like a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, I lost a Horned Demon. Yeah.
It was the Arcane Spire thing.
Right.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense to just try to get rid of it. I think Corpse Explosion might be a good spell, but... if you go there, you're going to trap the enemy hero and you'll just have him stay there forever.
That sounds like a great idea.
I think so, at least. Or maybe he'll attack you out of panic.
I honestly think that should be a thing. I think that would be fun. Let's see, is that enough to level me? Yes, it is. Sweet. So...
I mean, it's literally a level, so yeah. It's always enough.
I actually regret leveling him specifically.
Wait, you could actually see if it was useful or not before you did that.
I'll eat it, but because I don't want to redo my combat.
I mean,
he on the other hand definitely wants to go do this because he has something useful, and he has something useful. So there we go. So I don't think it'll be game ruining there, and this is casual, so I'm not gonna be like crying. I'm not disqualified in the tournament now.
Are you also skipping past round 1?
Yes, I am. I've got the bye.
Not
sure if I deserve the bye, but I have it. All right. I think we grabbed
the
them.
service one question. Another one would be if you needed it.
What are your thoughts on Trog Zerkers?
I think they should have wide attacks instead of getting retaliation, because retaliation is basically useless on small units.
Yeah, I think that would 100% be enough, because right now they're kind of they're considered Fresh Jory in particular thinks they're a downgrade.
Yeah, but that's because he's looking at the numbers. Can I get control? I have control.
Yes. See, look, I was smooth
you
that
did
time.
that before switching the turn. Interesting. So anyway, I think this is the most important turn of the game.
Yes, because I'm in range to attack. Well, you're in range to attack me. Now, if you want to attack me this turn, you can, but I mean, you saw I just got some Trog Zerkers. I'm not sure if you can... Yeah. And the question is, do you want to attack me this turn?
I want you to...
Oh, no!
That I can also get Trog Zerkers.
You've countered my tech!
Oh, no.
But yeah, getting Mirror Boys is not a terrible idea. Now, of course,
I mean, this is just optimizing, getting as many units as possible.
yeah, I think you can reach me this turn.
Yeah,
All right.
I should. And I have... Oh!
I feel like you're being
Perfect
betrayed by your
timing.
own kind here.
Have you seen this guy?
Yes, I have. He's a summoning boy.
I didn't have him last turn, but now I do have him.
Yeah, you
I
got
mean,
your
that's just
mastery kicked
wonderful.
in. It only took several weeks, but it came to play.
This is a weird unit selection. I think I'm going to go for something more manual. I would actually like to use a lot of my unupgraded units, right?
Yes,
But I don't really have any unupgraded units.
which is terrifying.
I mean, that's one way to say it. So I guess the idea is to get this guy in front and then see if he... Well, he shouldn't die. I need my hero to be there in front, and then this guy at number 2, and then see if I can get him upgraded, because that would really make a difference. These 9, I don't want them to die, so I don't know.
Now,
Let's see what happens.
do those harpies have to make contact to get upgrades? Yes or no?
They need to attack. Some people think they need to kill. This is not true. They just need to attack.
Cool. Now, I'm of course rooting for your traders so that have walled up and made a fort against you. That's the way I see this. They hauled up and made a fort, and they're like, "You cannot pass."
But I can pass. I have flying units and have jumping units. It's a perfect combination. Also, so far, frogs have done me no favors, and I don't know if they'll... Oh, I got the upgrade. Nice.
I would say frogs have been good for you because like you had to deal with less enemy harpies and less enemy centaurs.
Maybe, but then again... Oh, I guess the voodoo are the reason that I haven't really been losing units like at all.
Hmm?
Like, usually you take like a few casualties here and there.
Yeah,
This was important. This was huge.
Yes, it was.
Wait,
Yeah,
he
the
has only
behemoth-
193 health.
Yeah.
So weak. I mean, nah. Combat might be fun. Champion, nah. Tactics, no. Quake, nah. What should I go for? Tactics or combat?
Well, I would say since you're not fielding everything, did you fix in the most latest itch.io version is the reinforcement bug bit fixed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I would say it's probably good either way. Question is, can you eat a spell? Can you reach me this turn's an important question. Yep, you can reach me. Oh, yep, you can reach me. That's bad. Do you want to
It's good, actually. It's really good.
Well, it's
This is wonderful.
it's good for you. I would rather not be facing you down this turn.
Like,
Alright,
the best thing is that you won't be able to flee.
So you're the attacker, so you have to set up first.
I just want to point out to you, you won't be able to flee.
Correct.
Because you're in the town.
Yes.
And the town gives you basically no help.
Does it no attack, no defense buffs?
Yeah, because there's no rangers on the walls, and the walls are made of paper. Unupgraded walls are a laugh. And anyway, I'm very forward-facing and don't have really any... Like, I should be good at this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So I think it's fair to say that hubris got me here. I misplayed.
But you knew I could reach you. You were talking about it.
I knew you probably could. I was hoping I was like 1 or 2 tiles too late, and then I was going to hurricane and hope that I landed in your capital. I would have liked the opportunity to move my units, but yeah, it is casual. It'll be okay.
Oh, gee, I'm so sorry.
Well, we'll just go for it. It's no biggie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's highly rude. I am sorry about that, honestly.
It is a-okay. We can do our spells and stuff now. Also, you didn't tell me when you hit start, so I didn't get a chance to chase you for the first click.
No, like, I did everything incorrectly. I really wasn't thinking. I'm so sorry. Do say if we should go. Okay, I'm going to forfeit my cast.
No, it's cool.
Is that fair?
No, it's
No,
cool.
I am going to forfeit it.
Okay.
So you can get the first cast.
Okay, dokes.
How do you have to feed this? I guess I'm just going to do
My
it. Yeah,
unit's setup isn't terrible. I've at least got the wall to hold you back to get a few toxicology hits. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh no.
Conflux.
Oh, and poison? Nah. Well, I'm going to make a hole in this wall. Wait, why am I not attacking? What am I jumping on?
Probably my
Okay,
progress.
the hole in the wall. I need another hole in the wall. Go. Leap. Loop. I mean, I just love that. It's just wonderful.
Okay. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna go water elementals and just toss them. There we go. Man, looking at all those morale boosty boys coming in is scary.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I love that thing. It's way better when you can see them move across the map because it's just hilarious.
Ooh.
And I think I should kill everything I'm hitting. Like, look at those. Oh my god, 549 damage. What? Excuse me, why does that thing say 454? Oh, it must have been two numbers that were stacked together. Okay.
Yeah.
It makes better sense. Anyway, I'm still killing goblins. Oh, suddenly everything went a lot quicker. What the hell?
It's like the ram caught up. So.
You think so?
Yeah, and I also killed a bunch of units, so that helped. Well, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did.
I killed a lot of units.
Stop!
I feel like I just made an explosion and the explosion hit my units instead of your units. Okay, that's like really strange how it just...
Yeah, it just it went back to normal mode once a bunch of units died.
Weird. Why do I feel like you're etching out a victory at this point? I guess it's just because you're holding on for dear life, and there's not really anything you can do about that, and you're casting a lot of spells too, I guess.
Yes, I'm definitely.
So okay, I want you
try.
to pay attention to this. I'm going to cast this spell. It's Corpse Explosion.
Yes.
And want to see if we want to look at, do your units take any damage now?
Yep.
I guess it did take a bit of damage, but it really wasn't a lot.
And there. I'm out of mana now anyway, so it's just kind of is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Why is combat paused?
I have no idea.
Oh, because I had my mouse too far down. Okay, interesting. I'm going to send in some reinforcements. I really need these 39 harpies. I actually could use them right now, so that's fair.
Yeah. Definitely edged out there.
I think this is a nice combat situation to be in.
I don't. I want to go home. Home portal. Like
your hero's getting killed.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. I made him. I don't think that was unit placement even. Like I definitely would have spread my units out a whole bunch to dodge the charge. But nah, that was overwhelming.
They'd be moving around basically the same way before combat started, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like, if you take the defensive stance, maybe they wouldn't, but you couldn't take defensive stance during setup anyway. You can only do that if you're single. How are you 2 levels ahead of me?
Because I out-jungled you.
Well...
And I had the experience tree.
That makes better sense. I think at this point I'm going to go...
I think at this point I concede the battle. I lost my main army, and I have nothing to buy at home. Would just be a matter of you going and collecting my capital.
I mean, I'm very close to it, so that's really what I'm thinking of doing. I hope it's not rude or anything, but I think you I don't really know. Like, do you have any units left at home that... Oh, you might be able to get next week growth up?
Yeah, but
maybe.
Even then, it's like losing all my spells, like not having the plus 20, not having my spell combo up. I definitely should not have taken the city. I thought I was just a couple tiles above where you were, like so. I didn't think you could reach I didn't think these were in exact range of each other, but that was the case. And also,
Yeah, it's a bit hilarious, honestly.
yeah. So we will grab.
You can get your hero back, you know.
Yes, but I just lost my entire army that I spent the entire game building up through creation and all that. That if I win here, it's miraculous. Plus, it's 4,500. I would need to wait 2 days.
Oh my god, yeah, it's so steep because we've been buying so many other heroes.
Yes.
You could go for the extremely risky bet that it won't reach you next turn, and then you'll be able to buy your hero day 1 of next week.
Let's see. Yeah, you're reaching me. This is the hard concede. If I buy my hero now, I won't have enough money to buy the units. If I don't,
do you think it can reach you in 1 day?
Let's see. Yeah, you're like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, yeah, because you won't even lose movement on the units anymore because that was nerfed, and that's just for the experience for you. Yeah, I've lost. I'm just gonna end turn. Because that was the play to make. Because like I could use one of my other heroes, but my other heroes are so smaller than yours that it's not worth it.
Yeah, I can make it. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, thank you for the match.
Yes.
You are correct that a concede button would do nicely.
Yes. And as far as the battle goes, I do think Arcane could have had a chance to win there, but I made a game-losing mistake in overextending. Because
for certain.
Yeah, if I had jungled a little more, I could have bought Conflict. I could have bought my other 10-day spell, the combustion fire one, and I could have done Conflux and that at the same time to push the edge in my favor a little bit. But even then, that was wild. What button did you hit? What button did you hit to look at the whole map?
Backspace F.
Backspace F, yeah. So looking at this
is illegal during the tournament, by the way. I only did it after you conceded.
Which is cool. And this new jungle area he wanted to test out. Are you up for a second match, or was that a game for you?
I think... What's the time?
It is...
I think I ought to go to bed and get stuff done tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Instead. I don't know, I just wanted to look at these buildings, like see how they actually work and how many can I get, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I definitely think
see
that
what I can get from the... Actually, one thing I would like to do is take a look at the node map to see what's going on with it.
Cool.
I guess these islands are also placed on the node map. Hey, I'm going all in on shamans. That looks terrible. I'm not going for that. Oh no, that was a mistake. Exit to menu. I want to take a look at the node map. So you were using this one?
I was using Close Quarters version 4. Which Bottleneck is one of my favorite maps, yeah.
It's a cool hourglass shape. I don't know why it's... Oh, I guess it's censored. I don't get it. So anyway, Nah, that's not that much. I would certainly move these up a couple to make the secondary areas more difficult. That does look like... I would design this differently, at least. I think this is a bit too easy. Yeah. I also think that it'd be quite important to actually change this to be a set level of difficulty, like this, for instance. I think that might be...
Yeah. I think the intention of the islands, too, is supposed to be essentially it's easy loot, but it's to tempt you to overextend so that the other player can come kill you.
Is this confirmed as this your theory? Because I like the theory.
That's my theory, and that's also what I said the Discord should be done. I said there should be some, basically, treasure that is a few days away from your capital. So, like, islands or whatever, so that it could be a play to go run and grab that stuff if you think you can do it. It's like, let's say, for example, you have a climactic battle, and your enemy has to use a town portal to go back home, or worse, flee. You can then use that time if you're, to in-game to go have something to do. You know, get enough to play, get enough power and stuff to go in the game. And then, of course, if you go in there and you mess around too much, they might come clap your capital.
Right. I'm a bit amazed, actually. Oh, so is it Is it always said that you have potential gold mines in your starting area?
I don't know.
It looks like it.
I don't
I wonder
look.
how let me see. It objects mine gold potential. Oh yeah, it's always said to be a potential gold mine. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so random, and I guess one could instead of having them random, you could. Oh no, you need to set it specifically. Hmm. I mean, there's a lot of fun plays to play here with. Like you could have instant things. I need to check if false. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, I would do the same thing. This is very intelligent. This is a good map design. Like I would just bump up the difficulties of these, and then I think this map is great.
Cool. I would get Errol feedback, and which, by the way, shout out to Errol. He's been doing a great job with these maps, and he's on like the fourth iteration for this tournament, which is 4 times the effort than I expected.
Yeah, like they've been doing a great job. Honestly, I'm not actually saying this to say that we should change this for this tournament, because I think it's important that we know what maps we're practicing on. But for future tournaments, something like that.
Yeah, because harder center maps are going to make the horde/dwarven rushes a lot harder. Which, by the way, I would love to play dwarven against you sometimes.
Match play at 3. Oh, they actually, it's on purpose that these two towns are interesting. So they always are the same faction, the two center towns, and they're always a faction that you don't have yourself.
Correct.
As a player, so they're always like, now they're horde and we're not horde. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, and there have been some crazy combos I've seen. I think on the match where the Decay player went into Arcane / the Pyro player went into Arcane, being the center one, is spicy because of the Ziggurat. Like being able to charge your mana in the center of the screen is a choke point thing. Ooh, but yeah, that's interesting.
I wonder. Oh, so I'm currently working on just to explain what I'm doing when I'm not doing anything interesting. What I'm doing right now is I'm working on this system. Oh yeah, you can also do this now. Wow. So this system, which looks a bit funky, but you can design events.
Cool.
And I think these are going to be really cool at some point. Not right now. Also need to figure out why it doesn't show things correctly on the map. It's because you're using a weird monitor, but I thought it was supposed to be able to deal with that. Anyway, so you can do stuff like show text right now. I want to add a lot of extra events and a lot of extra triggers, and I want it to be a really complicated system that you can use to do a lot of custom maps.
Yes,
I don't know why.
A wave defense mode where you try to hold your keep up against just increasing waves would be great.
I mean, that should be possible. You could make it trigger on every single week, or like maybe a day, and then spawn a not a neutral hero, but like an AI hero each time.
Yes,
should be possible. Should be possible.
Yeah. A tower defense mode could be interesting as a meme map.
Why meme?
Because maybe my just age is showing here, but there was a time where almost every alternate map had a tower defense mode in almost every game. So like it was like the first tower defense mode is like Kitty's first custom map in a lot of things like Age of Empire 3, Warcraft, Starcraft 2, and all that.
I actually have an idea. If you're up for it. Which would be that we could do a small, fun little tournament. Not tournament, a small duel in which we have a map without any towns.
Yeah, we can try that.
And then I'll just be putting. Can I put hostages, please? Yes, I can put hostages.
Can I get Decay nerfed with this setup?
Sorry. Oh yeah, I guess this is going to be extremely dependent on what kind of hero you get.
Yes, and that was a joke, by the way.
I assume so.
I love the hostages there. Like that was a good one to implement.
Yeah. It was like the only feature that actually went into the real game when I was working on this stuff. because it's just so important. And also I'm going to get some. What are they called? They're called dwellings. Dwellings, yes, some dwellings.
And I notice obelisks are conspicuously missing in the tournament maps.
Oh yeah, they're also missing from the node maps. It's just that I forgot about them.
Honestly, for player versus player, I don't think I think obelisks just slow the game down way too much, especially if you have someone who is a non-English speaker is like their second language and they can speak it but can't really read it.
Yeah.
That's why I recommended it. Maybe not for single player, but for PvP, it would be super cool if Obelisk kind of did the hunt mechanic, but like treasure map, like the treasure lines.
Should we do an AI too? Yeah, that sounds fun. Jungler. This is the map now. This is official tournament map, Jungler, by Toyo, and we might play this grand finals. No,
you heard it here first. This is the final map.
No. I think it's important that. Wait, can we can't edit the connections then?
Here, give me.
Well, that sucks.
Give me one moment. Are you still customizing?
Yeah.
Mind if I go use the restroom real quick?
No, because it's done. Well, of course you can go use the restroom. I'm not going to keep you from that. But I'm ready afterwards. I'm also going to go for the restroom, I guess.
Do you mind getting me a fresh water, could you please? Thank you. And I have returned, refreshed and renewed. Let's see. So, I take it he went off for a break as well? Or, Yep, I can hear background noises. Sweet.
I am back. I don't know if you are. You are?
Well, welcome back. Yeah.
Welcome back.
I was worried I offended there for a second.
Offended?
Things look better. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Ugh, man. I'm still getting over that horde whooping I just received. And the worst part is it was my fault.
Yeah, for certain. You knew it going in. I really have no idea what was going through your head.
I severely overestimated how powerful Complex would be.
Oh, you thought that having a single of the ultimate spells would win you the battle?
Or turn it to be a little more even. Yeah, it was one.
I mean, it did really drag out the combat. Like, it took so long for me to defeat your army, even though I had twice as many units. So it certainly had an effect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what I should have done was keep my town home portals and not use it. But then again, I was definitely playing on the back foot. Trying to beat Horde week 2 is incredibly difficult. And that's also why I'm now if I had 2 ultimate spells or maybe 3, I probably could have held you off, but I wasn't getting the third one. That's Fantasyland.
So anyway, I think this map is done. I have no idea if it will work well or not, but we can try.
All right, we'll give it a go. Random.
Who do you want to be?
Let's see.
Are we going to random?
Do you want to random?
I mean, I really have no clue how to approach this. I would just random.
Cool. What? Any difficulty? Obviously, we're going to be a hot seat. Do we want to change the difficulty or anything like that?
None of those things do anything in this case.
Oh, okay. Hot seat does change it though, correct?
Oh yeah, for certain. At least I hope so.
There we go. We're doing a unique map. So,
is this you or me?
Good question. Do you want to call dibs on Blessy Girl with the Paladin?
I'm Risa, yeah. I'm Risa.
Cool.
That's me. I start with a Crusader, which is a nice start, honestly. I also start with some extra halberdiers, and that's always a nice sight.
Sweet.
Yeah, I can beat these. Yeah, I can beat these. And you see a bureau, you take a bureau, but in this case, I can't bend off the units, unfortunately. So I guess the idea is to just play very efficiently and then try to get as many units as possible and then try to attack the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. I do think that you should move backwards because the goblins are going to jump on me right now and I'm going to almost touch them. It almost worked.
Yeah, it definitely shouldn't. Dodging shouldn't be consistent because if it's way too consistent to dodge goblins, they're gonna be they're just gonna be an F tier unit.
But that's oh no.
This is rough. No. Yeah, leap is incredibly powerful. Goblins are arguably people don't like them because they're squishy, but they are definitely powerful, and they're not powerful in the ways that players are looking for.
Oh no! How did I do this badly in the Mudrock battle? Well, I guess that teaches me something then.
Yeah.
It teaches me not to do such a thing. Oh, I guess because I didn't have any ranged units, maybe? Now I just need to wait until I get a Crusader before I'm able to do anything, I think. Like, this is going to be impossible.
But yeah, I do think that battle highlights the difference between Horde and Order.
Would it be okay if we restarted?
Absolutely okay.
Oh my god, it's just, I literally made a map and then I just start out losing on it. Okay, this time you start instead.
Yes, that way at least I'll lose first. So there we go. Never mind, I will not be losing.
Oh, you have the cooldown though. Oh, yeah. Combat, nice.
Yeah, this guy is cuckoo banana. I think for this, would regular resources do anything for me on this map or no?
I don't know. Like, we might find some building where they're important, but generally they shouldn't do a lot.
Okay, I'm going to play it conservatively because I saw what happened to you. I would have preferred...
Very intelligent, yeah.
Near impossible, hard. Demonic Cave.
Demon Cave, nice.
And it's... Oh, it's unowned.
Hard.
It's unowned, but it's hard. Okay, so I've got a general lay of everything, so it looks like I have to go do the hard one next turn. And I don't get to lose first because I passed my turn to you. Oh, you're Decay. Okay, I lost.
I'm Decay and I'm also not in Hot Seat. Sorry.
It's okay, you're not sorry, you're wonderful.
Last try. You get to start once more.
Oh boy, my buildings are cheaper. And I have ice sculptors. Everybody loves ice sculptors. No, you get it. You are. I'm
cats. That's fair.
If you're gonna yeah. There you go. You got some gobos.
It's nice. I can deal with this. Sure.
20 to 40.
I wonder why that was so hard for you over there. Well, it's the Mudrock for me. I think this is a hard battle though, honestly.
Yeah, because of the dragon drop capacities of the Flyboys. I'm interested in seeing why people think Wild is super powerful, because I believe it. Hey, Serious Cow King, we can definitely... This is going to be a super duper short match. I can definitely play you 1v1 next. Cow King is the Death by Daylight dev. Bug tester I told you about.
Mm.
Sweet. Yeah. He was asking if we could make it 3-player so he could join, but I think we're going to finish this one together. It looks like I'm going to get a camp to start. And
Well, we could literally just change the node map to have 3 people.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm
we can
going
do
to
that.
head out quite soon, so unless they're ready to join like right this moment, it might not work. If they're ready to join
Serious
right now, I
Calking,
think
are
we
you
can
ready
do
to
that.
join right now? I'll just go ahead and invite him to the chat because he definitely, if someone represented my community on my behalf, I would say Serious Calking is the man.
Hmm.
There we go. Shaboom. Create group DM. Boom. There we go. Shaboom.
Kaboom?
And I'm giving you the Parsec link now, my friend. Oh, he's not ready right now. Never mind. So we'll continue where we left off. There we go. Can you still hear me? Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, so in that case, I'll play you after, my friend. Okay, I apologize for that. Well, we'll just continue where we left off. Can you
Sure,
hear?
good luck. Like, you start as decay, so I think I'm a bit afraid.
Yes.
I
It's
get to
Bonehead.
have planning, and you get to have...
Yeah, one. By the way, I hate to call for a buff,
But I have planning. And Illumancy. I mean, I'll come for your ass. Well, this is terrible.
This is the canon match and a complete determination of our skill levels.
I start with Wraiths? How? How is that fair?
This is completely fair and balanced. I think you need to get good.
Oh my god, no.
There we go.
No.
And then my hero runs away.
Hero's dead, but you got some procs. You're getting several skeletons.
Drag and
more
drop.
Skeletons than you're losing.
Yeah, my Wraith boys getting them is good. Honestly, Bonehead's a good one. He just needs engineering change to anything else.
He has engineering still.
Yes, that needs to be changed to anything else, and he'll be good to go.
But that doesn't make any sense to remove that from him.
Well,
Well,
there
I guess
it
I
is.
didn't, but I was supposed to anyway.
All right. You know what? Let's make our Wraiths even stronger.
Mastery might be one of my favorite skills in the game.
I
It's just so elegantly designed.
Yes, it's elegantly designed, and it's fun. So we'll be heading
Yeah.
to that next, and we will.
Honestly, I have a lot of favorite skills in the game, so you really shouldn't listen to anything I say.
I listen to everything. Oh, look, you got the helmet,
Yes.
and you got Wish. Look at that. You got
Ooh.
and spell power. I would go for the experience instead.
Yeah, I think that's more valuable because it literally does give me a stat up.
And see,
Ice sculptors, sure, I could use some ice sculptors over time.
there you go, and it does buff your ice sculptors that you already have too, correct? Oh, and there you go. Why not get a complete set?
Which one of these would I prefer? I mean, they're not set, but
It's the first piece.
I can't. I mean, at this point, I feel a lot more confident about taking this on, but I would like to pick up a spell if possible. Oh, ooh! Now this changes everything. Why does it show something when I have nothing in there? Interesting. Okay. I guess
You would need 20 units. You would need 20 gobos to equal that one, I think, at the bare minimum.
Oh, I thought this was an Artisan's Lodge.
No, it's the bad one.
Oh, this is Farpost.
Yeah. It is far post is super not worth it.
Really? But it's supposed to give more than you put in. I mean, I guess that doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
I might try to get this. I might try to do some more exploration, see if there's anything else that's useful. Like, so far, I've been quite lucky. Oh, I guess I did make one mistake. I forgot to... we have 7 days to complete this map, otherwise we both die.
Ooh. So we're in this
I
together.
forgot to turn off the 7-day rule.
So we both have like collars on our neck, and we have to get the code from the other person.
Yeah.
Our bony boys are shooting in. I love the bone.
Oh, you
shooters.
got bone shooters. Nice.
This is why I said I think Bonehead's going to be a sleeper hit because he has necromancy early, and he has nothing to spend his mana on, so he is going to actually use Necromancy to summon things instead of as regen with extra steps. There we go. And we lost a considerable amount of units, but we'll raise some zomboids, and we will go Bane here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we will
Can you
grab
get some spiders?
Yes. Now, I would love
5.
that if you sacrifice, like if unless you want to keep the mechanic in, I would love there to be like a spider queen that comes to avenge her, avenge her boys and girls.
Is this going to be part of the suggestions video?
Maybe. Like some of them are going to be serious suggestions, but I am going to have a silly one as well, just for the fun of it.
Okay.
One of the there you go. They're real tempting to go up and get. In fact,
as long as we agree about that being a bit, what did you call it? As silly?
Yeah.
Unserious suggestion.
Yeah, like a spider queen to come avenge if the throne happened.
I might do that if you draw the art for it. I'm sure you can do that.
I know Craft Kraken is wanting mimics.
I can understand that. I would also like mimics. They sound like a good idea in general.
Yeah, whether he wins or loses, those should be in the game for sure. Especially if it could be a player spell.
I think this is a strategy. You put that here. You put this here. You put on defend, and you pull. Why do the numbers not work?
I'm not sure.
Does this usually work for you? Has it been broken for a while?
I've never tested it before. I'm not 100% sure what you're doing.
You can see over there in the tooltip, you can see that you should be able to just give an order to some units and not all of them.
That makes sense. I'm glad to know that now because I'm going to use that if it works.
I mean, it clearly doesn't, which does make this a way less useful strategy. But let's see. Yeah, that's not useful at all.
Let's see. Are you going to get drag and drop? No, you're not. Okay.
A moo.
Moo.
Okay, hello, Serious Cow King. I've been talking.
You have a cow in between us, in our midst.
Is it too late to sign up?
Heads up. What? Sorry, I kind of cut you off there.
Yeah,
I was going to say, just a heads up. I'm probably gonna need to stay silent, but I will be hearing you when you talk.
Coolio. But yes,
ominous.
Yes. So what?
I feel like taking on these fights is just making us weaker instead of stronger, though, which is a bit worrisome.
Yeah, which cape is that?
Cape? Oh, this thing. It's just a couple of whatever's.
Oh, elementalism.
Oh, limited edition.
Yeah.
But near impossible. That's just not gonna happen. I would really like to get a spell, but near impossible just isn't gonna happen.